Hey, Stacy. Yeah. Hey, Stacy, I'll give you my, here's my email. You can send me the email and I'll send you the link. That's if you want to go on cam. It's up to you. Pleasure to have you here, Stacy. Drone shots, Carpenter Rick. Hi. Okay, Stacy. Hey, Slide Dad, how you doing? D-Man 52, good day, good day. Louis P. Floyd, Carpenter Rick. Hope everybody's doing good. Slide Dad, I hope you're doing good. Okay, Stacy, I'll send you that link. Move along. Internet is slow here again, as usual. And there you go. It's been sent out. Nice to hear that there. Nice to hear that, Slide Dad. Drone Pool's in the house. Hey, Drone Pool. I'm just getting everything situated here. There won't be long. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing good. Yourself?
Not bad, not bad. I'm very happy you were able to come on.
Yeah, we were out eating. I wasn't sure what time I was going to get back, so.
Okay, oh, no problem there. I usually get on. I get off around 11 o'clock sometimes. I get off for the Misfits. So we go on to the Misfits channel after that. So yeah, we like rating those channels.
Oh yeah, I've been here lately. I've been going on and finding different small channels and trying to find some interesting stuff to watch. I got kind of tired of watching all the main people. I kind of get bored with them. They do the same stuff all the time. So, you know, I like the small guys. They're a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Plus, they actually take some time and talk to you. So.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Get to know them a lot better too.
Exactly.
It's nice to have you on live.
Yeah.
I'm always seeing you when you're about ready to leave or whatever. Because sometimes you get on. It's early in the morning when I see you. Very early. So
I pop on different times of the day. Most of my time I do my flying. I do a lot of flying in the morning because that's the easiest time for me to get out. It's either morning. Sometimes I can get out at lunchtime, but usually not. And then sometimes late in the afternoon, but with the short days, I don't get to do that very often. So it's usually in the morning is when I like to go out. There's nobody out, you know, you can actually enjoy it without worrying about people, which is helpful.
For sure. Whereabouts exactly do you live?
So it's a little town called Nitro in the state of West Virginia. So it has kind of an interesting history, though. The name got from the town was built in World War I. So the government actually built the town for the sole purpose of producing nitro something or other, some chemical for bombs, basically.
Nitroglycerin, yeah.
Yeah, and so they built the entire town. There was like over, I think there was a couple 100,000 people here at one point in time. Whenever it first built it, they built it like in 11 months. The entire town. It's much smaller now, but you know,
a very touchy job.
Yeah. Yeah, there was even I think they said that Cary Grant even lived here at one point. He worked here for the plants and stuff when they were doing all that. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stacey, I'd like you to meet Drone Pool. Drone Pool.
Yeah.
Stacey.
Hey, bud, what's up?
What's going on, Stace, man?
Oh, not too much. Just hanging out here, enjoying a little coffee, charging some batteries for tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow. So
Must be nice here too.
Yeah, the polar vortex is sucking its way back up to the Arctic. Goodbye. Yeah. Good riddance.
Yeah. We're getting snow for tomorrow here again.
Oh, yeah.
All day today, and we're going to have snow again all tomorrow. Then we're supposed to get ice rain and rain. So.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That's got to be rough, man.
So what part of Canada are you in?
I'm in Quebec.
Okay.
Canada. Yeah. I didn't know really if you came from Canada or from the States. Now you just authenticated it for me.
Yeah.
And,
we went to Canada. It was in 2012. First time I ever actually went out of the country, and we had a lot of fun. We were there for Canada Day, so that was pretty neat. You guys do that up pretty big.
Yeah, they do.
It amazed me coming from the States. So on our Independence Day on July 4th, there's still tons of stuff that is open. But there on Canada Day, there was nothing open. I mean, absolutely. I mean, even Walmart wasn't open. I thought that was kind of crazy.
Well,
yeah. The only thing that was open was we went to Canada's Wonderland. So that was open, and we hung out there, and then they had like a big fireworks.
Everything that was sightseeing was open.
Yeah, all the sightseeing stuff was open. So, you know, we went to
Castle Loma.
We didn't do that on Canada Day. We went to Castle.
We got our flag from Castle Loma. And they're the ones that told us everything will be closed.
So my wife is correcting my memory.
We did.
They're good at doing that. Mine does too.
We did that, and then after that, we went to the zoo because we wanted to use up the books.
Yeah, we got this.
Not the zoo. We went to we did the castle, and then we went to the theme park.
Yeah, so we did. We were in Toronto, and so we did Casa Loma. We went there on Canada Day, and we went to the zoo. She's telling me. I didn't think we did all that stuff on the same day, but I think we did. And then we went to Canada's Wonderland. Okay.
They gave us flags.
We got flags there, she said, so that's how she knows.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remember it. Because after we did the Casa Loma, we was wanting something to take to the parks to drink because they weren't giving us water for free there. Okay. Everything was charging, so we was going to Walmart to get some water, and it was closed. That's how we know that.
All right.
Believe me.
Okay, you're right. I'm not.
They give us water, like the
other
parks did.
All right. Oh, she's funny.
Now, what state do you live in?
West Virginia.
Okay, because I saw your last video. You had snow.
Oh yeah. We had. It comes and goes. It comes and then it like melts away. So we had a cold snap last week. It got down to like single digits below zero.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. It was cold for here. So, and we had a lot of snow then, but it's like that when it gets really cold like that, you get that really dry snow. So Yeah, it
Right.
blows. Yeah, it just blows everywhere. It doesn't really do anything. It just
We
kinda
had
blows
50
everywhere.
plus degrees today.
Yeah, it got over 50 here. It's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow, I think.
Dang.
On Monday.
And you'll see the date and you'll say, yuck, and you're right.
Yep. My wife's still correcting me. That's what she does. She's funny. She has a better memory than I do, though. She really does.
We're just gonna say hello to the people in the chat for a second. There, we got Carpenter Rick. How you doing? D-Man 52. Got up to 36 degrees over there today. Rodney Bell, Drone Warship. How you doing? Ricky Dove. Drone Pool's already in the house. Eber, FPV, Sly Dad. Hope everybody's doing okay. Thank you very much there, Drone Worship. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Drone Worship. ASAP Fishing. Everybody knows we have Stacy. I don't want to mess up your last name.
Abshire.
Abshire.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can, if you can, just type it in the chat so that they can support your channel also at the same time.
Okay.
He is a very, very good FPV flyer.
I try.
You're dedicated, man. Going out in the freezing weather to fly your FPV there. You're dedicated.
He's got some cool merch too. I like his t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to come up with some other designs. I've got a few in that I'm trying to think of, but
yeah.
If anybody's got any suggestions, send them my way. I'll make something. I want to make a few things, but I'm not looking to make any money on it. But if you guys come up with some cool designs, let me know, and I'll put those together and sell them basically at cost. So that's kind of what I like. I just have fun with this stuff. Let's see here. I just want to get my channel if I can find it here. I'll put it in the chat. My computer's acting slow. Yeah.
So how long have you been flying, specifically FPV, Nacro?
So I started with the acro stuff in 2016.
2016.
Yeah, I started flying drones. I started with a little toy at the end of 2014. Right. Had a Latrax Alias. I've still got it. I haven't flown it in months, but I've still got it. It was fun. I had a whole lot of fun with it. And it kind of got me hooked. And so after that, I bought a HeliPal Storm 250, and I flew that line of sight in like angle mode, I think it was, or I don't know what it was even called then. I think it was called angle mode then, but they kind of split it off into horizon and angle here a few years ago. But flew that for a while until I lost it on top of a mountain. I was flying it at the farm where my daughter was riding horses and just kind of doing like these, loops, just kind of around. And it got a little farther away than I really wanted, and I kind of lost my orientation on it. And then it got so far away that I completely lost visual on it. It was like completely lost visual, and I was like, "Oh crap!" But it was in like a self-level mode, So I just kept it going forward and like a slight turn, and I eventually got sight of it again, and I was like, "All right, bringing it back," and I watched it just drop out of the sky when the battery gave out. Yeah, I was about the flight. I was in about 7 minutes of flight time at that point, and I just watched it. It was coming down, and then all of a sudden it just went. It just fell, and I never did find it. So, yeah. After that, lost that $500. Gone. Yeah, that was painful. So, I built another one. This time I was going to build one, so I built one, and I bought the DJI NASA flight controller, so I could have it took a GPS and stuff. And I was like, all right, I'm not losing one again. If that happens again, I'll just hit return to home and send it back. And so I flew that for a long time, just in line of sight with the GPS. And then I got to doing FPV with it.
All right.
And once you do the FPV stuff, it's like, okay, this is boring just flying, level.
Right. Yeah.
So I actually turned on manual mode on that thing and taught myself how to fly acro mode with a NASA.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you could put it in manual mode. Still have the GPS available. You could still, you could still return to home if you wanted, that kind of stuff. But That thing flies terrible in rate mode. It's awful.
Yeah.
If you go to 0 throttle, the motor's shut off. So you can't like go all the way to 0, and then like the fastest you can make it turn is like 150 degrees per second. So it's like your rolls are like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And so then you're keeping some throttle in. So you're doing this, you're coming down.
Right.
And so it was awful to fly that thing. But you know, I learned the basics of it.
Yeah.
And then I built a racing one in October of 2016. And then from there, it's kind of sucked me in. I've got like 6 of them now. So
building's fun. I think I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not my favorite thing. I like to see how well I can put them together, but I don't worry too much about the aesthetics. I know some people are really,
right, yeah,
OCD with that stuff, and they make theirs look really pretty. But for me, I'm just going to have to tear it apart anyways. Whenever if I crash it enough, yeah, I'm going to tear it apart anyway. So while I appreciate the guys who do that, I just don't have that kind of patience.
Right.
I put it together so I can, if it crashes, I can take it apart and fix it easy.
Well, I'm fairly new to the racers. I only have like 15, 16 acro flights under my belt right now.
You get there.
So I'm just getting into the acro and the racing drones. I built 4 though. I got 4 built. Cool. I got one I just finished. I'm gonna try and maiden this one out tomorrow if I can.
Well, there you go.
I just got all the kinks worked out tonight. I had to do some troubleshooting because I thought I had it ready to go, and then motor one, something was wrong with motor 1. So I thought I had them all spinning right, so I don't know what the deal was. I went in BL Heli, calibrated the ESCs because they had an update available, and I fixed it. I took it back out and tested it, and it flew. So I hope that was it.
Yeah, this stuff.
I'll find out tomorrow.
It can be fun, and then it can be maddening.
Frustrating, yes.
Oh man, yeah. The other day, I guess it's been a few months ago. I decided to go. I've been flying mostly race flight here recently, or flight 1, I guess you'd say. And I really like the way that they do their setup. It's like super easy. It's like a nice little simple wizard. It takes you through like 6 simple steps. You don't have to think about which motor is connected to, which pad or any of that kind of stuff. It finds everything. It arranges it. Flight controllers oriented, all that stuff. Super simple. And I was like, okay, I really like this. But in my quad box, I got, some of those beta flight controllers. And I was like, all right, I'm going to use one of those. And so I put one together, and everything was going together nice. The build looked nice. It was nice and clean, and everything seemed to be okay until I tried to start actually doing a few things that I wanted to do with it, with like setting up telemetry, setting up some of the other stuff. And then I about lost my mind, and I about quit the whole thing. I sat my stuff down under my desk, and I didn't even touch my stuff for like 2 or 3 days. I was like,
oh wow,
I was frustrated because it was like the stuff, it should have been working, but it wasn't.
Right.
And I let it get the better of me.
Yeah.
And so, I was like, I can fully understand the frustration that people have when they first get into this, but
I've learned something from every build. I've learned something.
Oh yeah, me too.
Every time I build something, I learn something new that I try and remember for I face it again.
Yep. Yeah. If you face it that way and you look at it that way as a learning experience, and you don't let it get the better of you, it's all, I just let it get the better of me. It was irritating me that it was beating me.
Right.
And, I finally did figure out what the problem was, and it was, something stupid I had done. And that was the part that irritated me more than anything once I finally figured it out. So, it's one of those fun things. But yeah. I like this stuff though. It's a nice.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Nice from finally get my computer to cooperate here.
Okay. I'm still learning. I'm still learning, and Kim also still learning on FPV. That's why we try
man
videos.
Dude, I am too. So you know, I learn something every day with it. So, you know, it's, there's always something to learn. If you're not learning, then, you know, I don't know
And what's the point?
what you're
That's true.
I don't know what you're doing.
If you're not
if
learning.
figured out something new. Yep. But yeah, let me grab a couple of these different ones I got here. So this is, let's see, get this so I can see what I'm doing. So this is my current favorite one to fly, my newest one.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's got a big, I got a big giant ND filter on the front here on this one.
That's your camera in the front?
Yeah. So take this off here. So this is a session, but it's got a case over it. See?
Oh, okay.
So you can, oh, shut up there, GoPro. But anyway, so you can put it inside there, and it's got this, you know, ND filter, and you can swap these filters out, put different ones. They even make like polarized filters, which is kind of interesting. I don't have any of those though, but yeah, it's pretty slick. Gives a little bit of protection. It adds a little bit of weight, but not too bad. I think this is about 20 grams or something. So a little bit of weight, but you know.
First time I've seen that.
Yeah, it's first time I see it too.
Yeah, it works pretty well. So that's one. And then let's see what else I got here.
Hi, everybody.
This is, this one's a KISS build here. Well, it's got a KISS flight controller. It's got mixed matched ESCs. I think there's 3 of one, and I think there's 3 TBS ESCs on here and 1 DYS ESC.
Was that a 6-inch?
No, it's 5. All my stuff's 5-inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, looks a little
You
wild.
thought, or have you done any long range flight?
I haven't
GPS
yet.
flying? No.
Yeah,
You thinking about it?
Yeah, I want to get something. We're going to Hawaii in May. So, yeah, I'd like to have something that I trust a little farther out
Right.
before we go there. So, I mean, these, you can fly these pretty far. But I like to have something with a little bit, you know, better signal strength for the
So what's your
radio.
protocol of choice?
Right now I run FreeSky.
Yeah.
So I usually use, I think this one's got the RX, yeah, R, XSR in this one. And then I've got my Franken quad. Where's he at? Where's that one at? Here it is. So this one's got mixed matched everything. Mixed matched motors, mixed matched ESCs. This one's actually got an old FreeSky X4R.
Oh wow.
With the pins.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he had it, and he had it in one of his other quads, and he kept having problems with it. And so he had me swap out the receiver with a different receiver, put that in there, and he said, you can have it. He goes, it don't work very well. He goes, it drops out all the time. And so I was like, all right, I'll take a look at it. And so took a look at it, and the only problem with it was the antenna had been like chopped a little bit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I just fixed the antenna, and it's probably got, I'll probably get better reception with that one than I do any of the ones I've got. It actually gets really good range, but that's my junky one.
Oh, the FR Sky XM Plus doesn't really have telemetry unless you flash it and all that. You use many of those receivers?
I've got
what do you
one.
think of them?
The XM Plus, it's not bad. I actually put one in a Tiny Whoop.
Oh, the XM Plus, yeah.
Yeah, because it was the receiver that came in the board that I had for this knockoff. It was like an eSheen knockoff, and the receiver in that thing was terrible. It had one of those what is that thing, A8 something? I don't know. It's like a knockoff FreeSky receiver, and there would be times that it would work great, and it would, like, you know, you could just fly and fly and fly, and then there were times that it would just like fell safe, you know, 20 feet from me. So I was like, all right, I want to swap this out.
I just built this one, put this one together, and I got the XM micro receiver, which I think is a step down from the XM Plus.
Yeah, it's even smaller.
But I flew this outside today.
Does it just have the single antenna on it?
Yes. Yeah. But it got good range today.
Cool.
I was happy with it.
Yeah,
200 milliwatt camera.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, that Accent Plus works pretty well. Mine, I don't know where mine's at. It's here somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but it's not flyable right now. The frame's all broke and mangled up. I just haven't messed with it. But I got into these doing these 5-inch things, man. I really like these things. They're a whole lot of fun. I'd like to build a brushless, little tiny brushless one though.
You know, I think that's going to be my next mission is try that.
Yeah, I didn't. The brush ones were okay, but man, I had so much trouble with the motors on those things. They would either not have enough power, or it'd just be kind of flaky. So
so many people are really happy with the Mobile 7 once they got the frame situation fixed.
That's what I've heard.
Now I do have a brushless Whoop that I'm going to do some work on. It's cool. Tiny King Kong GT7, but I'm just not happy with the VTX and the camera. It's 25 milliwatt. Even in the front yard, I get so much breakup.
Really?
So I'm gonna put in a different camera, get rid of the VTX, and just use a timer. I won't have the OSD, but I'll set the timer on my Tranis, and I'll be fine.
That's what I do. I use a. Well, I have OSD on some of my stuff, but I don't really use it. I have a percentage timer that I use, and so I set that at like 50 or 55 seconds percent timer. And the ones that I have OSD, whenever the timer goes off, I'll look at the OSD at that point and see if I've got, a little bit more or whatever left. But the ones that I don't, I basically land it when that timer goes off. So that I don't kill my battery. And I've not had any issues with that. It's, they come down 13, 14 volts. They're fine.
Okay.
So,
I just want to comment on one of the guys saying here, Carpenter Rick saying, I use that pin receiver on my wing, D4R2.
Oh yeah, it's a good receiver, man. It has like really good range. Really good range.
Hey, Drone Shots, how you doing?
Yeah, we got it in the chat.
Nameless Droner, good day, sir. Long time no see. Centroid Aerial, how you doing? Old guy in the drone, Rodney Bell. Centroid Aerial, please email me your phone number. I'll phone you tonight or tomorrow. Depends on you.
Now we got a lot of people in the chat. That's cool.
Yeah. Louis P. Floyd, you still in the house?
He's chomping at the bit.
Hi, everybody.
And Kim's
hey,
here.
Kim.
Hi, Stacy? Yep. Hey.
What's up, dude?
This is Furball Kim.
Hey, cool. He posts all the nice food stuff all the time. Makes me hungry.
If I can't fly, I'll cook.
It looks good, I'm telling you. Looks really good.
Like doesn't show it.
I had a friend, he was like, we'd like have these like church dinners or whatever, and he would have the plate that was like stacked, super high, and he was like so super skinny, but he would eat more than anybody.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think it's a metabolism.
Because he eats like anything, and I eat a little bit, and I gain weight right away. So.
Yeah, I've been up and down on the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally back down to where I'm pretty happy. I'm about 190 or something now, so something like that.
Huh.
But at one point, I was up to like about 240, so I was getting chunky.
Okay.
So,
well, that's what I'm at, 240.
Yeah, I was there, and I'll tell you what I did to lose my weight. I basically cut out carbs for about 2 or 3 weeks entirely, and then did walking and stuff, and then I gradually introduced the carbs back, but just in very small amounts, and just did a lot of walking. And the weight, it came off. Killing the carbs for a few weeks, if you can get rid of the carbs entirely for a few weeks, you can kind of get your metabolism going. But you've got to you can bring them back, but you've got to do it in small amounts, but you have to get rid of them entirely for a few weeks to get them out of your system, so your body will start burning the fat off. But yeah.
Drone Shots is asking you a question, Stacy. Do you notice a range? I'll let you read it there.
Let's see if I can find it. Notice a range difference on clear or cloudy, rainy days. You know, I haven't, but I have noticed weather will affect two things that I've seen. I've seen it affect the flight characteristics. Like I flew, it was over the summer. We had like some really hot, humid days, and my my quad, I just got it tuned, flying really nice, like the week before or whatever. And I mean, it was like flying perfect. And then we got these really hot, humid days, and the flight characteristics drastically changed. I mean, tons of prop wash when I didn't have it before. And so I was doing some research, and so when you've got really high humidity, it changes the density of the air, which, you know, affects how much the props need to spin to keep the quad in the air. And then the other thing I noticed on cloudy days, like when there's storms approaching, the signal on my VTX gets all kinds of interference, you know. So that's the thing that I've not really noticed the distance range, but, you know, I don't fly more than about probably 500-600 feet, 700 feet away from where I'm at generally. So
have you ever flew with motors in reverse direction, spinning away from the quad?
Oh
like
yeah, that's the way.
Do?
Yeah, that's the way.
You do all yours.
All of mine except for my KISS build, because I can't reverse it on it. It's a V1, and so I can't flip the direction around on it.
So they spin the opposite direction.
Yeah.
What normally?
Yeah, all mine spin out.
Now, what benefits do you see from that?
From doing that? So I started doing that. When I started doing that, I don't know how long it's been. It's been a little while, but I saw a video from Kebab FPV, and he was talking about it. And the characteristics that I've noticed has to do with turning. So it seems to turn better with them out, and it has to do with where the load or something the other is. He was describing it in this video, and so I tried it, and I could tell a difference. Now, some, you know, overall probably not a drastic difference, but there is a slight difference. The turns are a little more crisp, a little more sharp. Seems slightly more responsive. You know, it's minor.
Right.
The longer you've been flying, the more you'll notice it, I think.
Okay.
Then someone just, if you're just starting out, you're not going to notice any difference.
Right.
You know, between it. But
I just didn't know if there were some major benefits to that, because I
think the handling and stuff, it's definitely a lot better on handling whenever they spin out. The other thing, so you don't get stuff thrown into your camera here at the front.
Right.
You know, that's a nice thing. If you fly, like, I went and flew in some really foggy conditions a couple of times with my KISS build, and I about wiped out, I don't know how many times, because that really thick fog, it was just throwing it right there in the lens. But with these, I can fly in that, and I don't.
It pushes it away from the front of the quad.
Yeah, so you've got that benefit there. You know, the downside, everybody's like, well, you're going to throw it right into your stack. Well, yeah, maybe.
Right.
It's still going to get back in there anyways. You know, if these props they're spinning super fast, but not having it hit the lens in the front that's a big factor. But slightly better handling from what I've noticed.
So if you take a clockwise motor and put it like motor number 1, put it motor number 2, does the prop change also?
It doesn't matter. Like, you can get, the only thing with like the motors that are labeled clockwise or counterclockwise is just the way that the nut goes on.
Okay, so it doesn't affect anything on. Okay.
Nah, it doesn't affect that. You can make them spin either way, and it really doesn't. It's just the nut that's on there. So the other thing with nuts and stuff, though, is some people like they like their motors to spin the opposite way, that they tighten, so that the nut doesn't come off. I have that problem occasionally if I hit something really hard, but that it'll kind of loosen it. But generally speaking, I don't. I just use those, you know, lock nuts.
Right.
You know, they generally don't come loose. But
I have a couple quads where all the nuts screw on one way, no matter what.
yeah, that's the way all
just a
mine are.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way all mine are. I had, like, the first one that I got, that Storm, it had the nuts that were reversed on 2 of them.
Right.
And I mean, that was great for not worrying about the props coming off. But if you lose one of those, it's really hard to find.
Yeah.
You know, they're really hard to find. So that's the main reason. You know, I like to keep my my maintenance as easy as I can.
I think she's not smart.
What else we got going on in the chat here?
Okay.
Let me go back and look.
Right, we're going to invite another person in the chat if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll just send the link. Get ready to talk, because he likes questions.
Nice.
He's a school teacher by trade.
Oh, cool.
And
my mom was a teacher.
He's
a few years.
Flyer. He's a very good flyer.
Cool.
I'll just send him the link. It won't be long, guys.
Hey, Carpenter Rick, how you guys doing?
Check my battery, see if it charged it. Almost.
There's a lull in the conversation, so I'll get in there. What's up, everybody?
Kim, you been whooping in the house at all?
No, I haven't. I put that other damn whoop together today with a camera. I bought a camera just like the one you gave me, the 3-in-1. I paid $11 for it. It arrived a few days ago. And
I remember that.
I stuck it in an H36 there. Same as the whoop I gave Val.
Right.
So I got another whoop. Right now I just need to get some plastic bubbles because I like using the plastic bubbles. It keeps crap out of the, you know, like
it didn't smoke on you this time, did it?
No, this one was correct, but that AIO one, S2, really watch that camera, man, because I've been looking at videos and stuff like that, and I've noticed the red wires on the top and not the black one.
Top.
In my case, the black wire was on top. So as soon as I plugged it into the power,
yeah.
Oh.
Did they have the wires backwards on it? That I'm like,
yeah,
nice.
From eBay.
Good quality control there.
Really?
Yeah, you just got to watch when you plug it into the other end that they're just matching up. The pins match up.
Well, I mean, it still works, but it's got to run on its own power source because as soon as you hook it to a quad, all that motor noise and everything just kills the video. Completely gone.
Yeah, it doesn't have any filtering there.
Yeah, the whole thing fried. It was like poof.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Oh, I put that whoop together the other day, and the motors were reverse polarity from the board after I had it all put together. They only plug in one way, but the motors were reversed when you plug it in as what the board was.
Nice.
So I got so frustrated, I just pulled the motors, cut the wires, turned them around, solder them negative to positive, positive, negative, and threw them back in. And it flew.
Quality control is getting really bad, I swear, man.
Oh, I know it.
I ordered a Fat Shark battery. And 2 days later, I get an email saying, "Oh, we're going to give your money back because we can't send it to you." And I just got it the other day. Plus, I got my money back.
You got the battery and your money back?
Yeah.
Hey,
well, nice.
That's a win right there, man.
There you go. That's it. I mean, that's rare.
Yeah. Lewis, this is Stacy. Stacy Lewis P. Floyd.
Hey, Lewis. Love watching.
I know Stacy.
AKA Spaceman.
Lewis P. Floyd does a lot of flying, and also he helps out.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. He helps out.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff. I've been enjoying watching here lately.
Thanks. Yeah, me too. Your flow was on the other video.
Man, I don't know what happened there, but
that sucked. I know you almost made it.
Yeah. Well, the battery was like, it was coming in, and
it was like, no, no more.
The voltage was like, as I made the turn to come around behind the car, the voltage was like at 12 volts, and then by the time I got to the car, it dropped to like 8, and the video went out, and it just dropped.
Well, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was like after a good flight, you're like, you could give me that too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, you can't have an entirely good.
Can't have it all.
Have something go wrong.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah. Oh man,
Kim,
so what's new?
You're awake.
Yeah,
Kim, I'm just amazed that I'm seeing Kim on the video here.
I know.
He's a slacker.
Yeah. Well, because usually when we're on live, Kim's upstairs on his computer upstairs. So
sure he is.
Support my channel that way.
Yeah.
I mean, because I sit here and it's usually I'll attach a string to my arm, you know.
Oh man, that's funny. That is funny.
Goodness. So Stacy, when are you gonna start building some of the micros?
Man, I'll tell you what I've been thinking about actually building. So I've been watching Kebab with his little toothpick thing that he's got going on, that little 70-gram thing. That looks really interesting. So I may build something like that, I'm thinking.
My buddy Aaron Quinn just built one of those. And he's ripping around with it. He just did a video where he was flying behind RC cars and getting real close to them and fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now that would be fun.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'd like to have something like that, because where our house is at, there's like tons of houses that are like all right around us, like really close, and there's tons of power lines. So you can't really fly these big ones. I mean, you could, but
I do. I just fly it over my house.
Yeah. If I was flying those around here, I would hit power lines. You know, they're ridiculous. So in our town, I mean, there's like tons of power lines everywhere. But I flew the little tiny whoops for a while, you know, around the yard and, you know, through the porch and all that kind of fun stuff. But those little brush motors suck. So
there's no power. There's no power to can't fly them like a 5-inch.
Because
you just
big fast ones. That's why.
Yeah. You can kind of cruise them around. So like if you're just flying like cruising, you know, that's kind of fun. It's all right.
And too, if you have any wind at all, it's going to knock them right out.
Yeah, that was the main problem I ran into, was like little slight.
It's got to be like a really really nice, calm night.
That's why I want to build something that's, you know, brushless, but small. You know, something that can fly well, but is going to be reliable on the power. So
like 65 for you, a 65.
Yeah, probably one of those little 70-gram things like Kebab's got there. It looks really interesting, the way that he's able to fly the thing.
This one, I put 8mm motors in it, where I was used to flying the smaller 6mm and 7, and this has 8. And I flew it outside today in a little bit of a breeze, and it did okay. It did all right. But what I'm noticing is, I don't know if my batteries are getting old, but man, it just eats up the batteries. I don't know if it's because the camera's 200 milliwatt plus the bigger motors, and I'm used to the other setup I got, which is 25 milliwatt and 7mm motors.
What's the weight on that one there with the 8mm? I
have no idea. I haven't weighed it.
Yeah, but
it feels a little heavy.
Yeah,
those 8mm motors are heavy.
Yeah, the one I had 8. I think it had 8mm motors in it. It might be. The frame might be in one of these drawers here. I don't know. Let's see if I got it here. I had it in here at one point.
I think this is the one that got you thinking about it, Stacy.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
I did a video with this couple of videos back from the one just out, and this was the FPV one.
That's the one.
I'm hoping that I'm gonna try and get the stack a little bit down. Get a smaller receiver in it. I had to change out the receiver I had planned to put in. It was a D16, but I had to have a D8 to go into it, whatever. So, but the cool thing is if I can do that and get a D8 small little receiver to where I wanted to put it in the stack, I can put a turtle caddx in that, and guess what I have then?
Yeah, you got HD then. Nice.
Then I got HD on this little thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would be nice.
This thing flies like a 5-inch. I mean, you can do the inverted yaw spins and really get into it and explore the area. And it's not loud. I mean, you can hear it, but it's not ridiculous like a 5-inch. But cool. This is where I'm headed, and
I like that.
I'm hoping to do also a scene whoop too. I've got access to a print lab.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I live just down below SUNY Polytechnic, and I work with one of the guy's sons who runs the 3D print lab there. So
there you go.
I have a little connection there, so it's pretty cool. So I'm hoping to convince him to print me some nice ducted whoop frame add-ons that I want to try. So and just get smooth butter stuff.
Yeah, like fly through inside would be nice. Yeah, this was my clunky whoop that I had forever. So it flew pretty good. It's got the little 8mm, but the problem is it's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
So, if you just kind of cruisy flight, it was okay. But anything other than that, it was, if you tried to do any type of acrobatics, forget it.
Probably
really?
You flip over and it's done.
Yeah.
It'll flip, but then it doesn't recover very well.
What board is on there?
I think this is a board from who was that company? They had it was like on a really tiny one, even smaller than this one, and I just salvaged it from it and put it on there.
You ever fly any alien whoops, the zeros yet?
No, I've not flown of those.
It's not about the hype. That it truly is like that stuff is locked in.
Does it fly a lot better?
God, yes. Yeah.
What's special about the Zero? I keep hearing about that.
All right. Well, for whatever reason, here's one thing. Earlier on in the chat, instead of the typical Inductrix whoops and all the other whoops are props in, the Zeros are props out. They're more based on, from what I understand, excuse me, the silverware firmware that's on it is more based on like the toy grade stuff. It's always been frustrating to me that you get a toy like a Dromeda or I don't know, a drone like that, or Siemens or whatever, one of those little white fake looking DJI, but the smaller ones. They're always so locked in. They're always like no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't fly macro well. They're underpowered, blah, blah, blah. But so for whatever reason, they've kind of merged like a beta flight type firmware and that type of firmware, called it silverware. And I tell you, in a crash, what you notice is its recovery is much faster. So when I'm whooping around racing around there, if I crash with a beta flight tiny whoop, I'm disoriented for a while, really fighting the sticks, trying to get it back into orientation and go again. Where the alien whoop, you crash, you're like, zoop, okay. And it's like, really? Oh, all right, fine. And that's the difference. That's the huge difference. There are other little similarity or subtleties like in turning. It just seems more locked in. Also, one thing that I don't like about it is it's not programmable through Betaflight, obviously, and you do it all on the radio. So you set it all up on the radio. You go through all the and I haven't even unlocked all the settings and special secrets apparently that's locked in the firmware for doing certain things on the switches and stuff. I just haven't had time to mess around with it.
Is it confusing?
Ish.
Learning curve to it.
Kind of. You can get up and running. My first roadblock was not realizing I had to have a separate receiver. I was like, oh, okay. So because the Betaflight boards and all the other like tiny whoop-ish boards have the FR Sky or DM or DRX or whatever Spectrum built in or baked in. This one you had to buy your own, and it's not a big deal, but that was one of the things that caught me off guard. And setting it up on the radio was not as bad as I thought it was either, but it just didn't go further with it. So I don't know how much of a pain in the, butt it is. But I got mine flying and I'm happy with it.
Are you familiar with the Project Mockingbird or whatever that is?
I've only heard about it. I've only heard about it, and I've heard good things.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Joe's asking a question there, guys in the chat.
Yeah.
For what? I mean, I could recommend a lot of things. I could recommend Roger's shirt.
The transmitter module for a Futaba.
Oh, okay, so you want to run FR Sky stuff on your Futaba, just so get a module to plug in? Is that what he's kind of asking? I think.
No clue on that. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I used the Futaba was a 2-channel for my RC car. That's been years ago.
I actually started. Yeah, I remember I used to do just a very little bit of RC car when I was a kid. I had that, and I think it was a Futaba system that it was. But I started going back when I started into the hobby of FPV. I started on Grobner. With flight test, I built the Versacopter. I built a couple of those, and it was all the Grobner, and everything had to be programmed on the radio. There was no plugging it into the computer, and that was frustrating.
This was actually Futaba
Whirlwind.
The AX2. I think this is Futaba.
Is it really?
Yeah, I have to get it out and look at it. I've only flown this a few times.
I think I've still got that old Futaba radio. It was like a.
Does it look like that? Something like that.
No, it's like really old.
Oh
yeah.
I mean, it's like
that looks more like Fly Sky to me ish.
Yeah, but it's
ish.
Something somewhere in between.
Yeah, the Futaba, it was like a 2-channel sticks. It had like the little crystals that you plugged in, ran on.
Wow! Yeah, that's
like
old.
75 megahertz stuff, with the ginormous antennas. Yeah.
I saw a dude flying a helicopter. Like, I think in the very early '80s, I was at a campground and came upon this guy gonna fly this helicopter. It was just amazing, and it was huge, and it was dangerous, and he said, "All right, kids, stand back," and we did. It's like, holy cow! It's like it's really I've hovered over the water and the water sprayed.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It must have been. It was huge. I don't know. I was a little kid, but it must have been as big as maybe a small lawnmower.
Yeah, those things were scary then. When I was in high school, I'd get those Tower Hobby magazines, Yeah. And I took one of them with me to school, and one of the kids there, his dad had a bunch of money, and he got interested in that. And what did he do? I was just playing with the cars and stuff then. He went and bought one of those helicopters with, the 6-channel. He'd never done anything with RC whatsoever, and he bought one of these, helicopters. And the first time he flew it, took off and crashed it in the road, and a semi ran over it. Yeah. So there was, I don't know how many thousands.
Hobby.
Yeah, I don't know how many thousands of dollars that spent on that thing, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't happy about it. But
at least it was epic.
Yeah, it was. Today it would have been something you'd have on video, but then there was no video. There was none of that kind of stuff going on.
It's a fish story then.
Yeah, it was early '90s. So no internet video sharing at that time, which is a shame.
I know.
I'm sure it would have been nice to see.
It's crazy. I drove skidder and logged for a little while, and it was just before all the the camera blew up. Everybody had a camera in their pocket, with their phone, and it sucks because I was like, I wish I had some pictures of that stuff to show my daughter and stuff. But,
yeah, exactly.
You got the chat there.
It's probably a good thing there wasn't cameras then, though. You know, we would be in all the memes going on. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Josh has another question.
That bird is Futaba. I don't know if you can read that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transmitter module for Futaba transmitter. What would you do to recommend? All right, what would be a good transmitter module for Futaba? I don't know. You're asking the wrong dude here. I'm strictly FR Sky.
Yeah, it's all
Tyrannus all the way.
It cost me $80 to fix.
$80 to fix.
Yeah. I bought one of those.
I wonder if you can put. I wonder if you can put Crossfire in that. I know
Maybe.
I know, like, doesn't Wild Willie, doesn't he use Futaba now? I think he uses Futaba. He might use Crossfire with that. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I think so.
It's okay.
But yeah, I don't use it either.
Kim has to say something.
I bought one of those 42-inch helicopters, you know, the big ones there.
Mm-hmm.
That lasted 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
What did you do? Straight up and straight down.
No, I went up, and then all of a sudden it encountered a tree, and then encountered the ground, and that was the last time I ever flew.
I remember when I was a kid, my grandfather bought me a gas-powered string plane. That was crazy. My dad flew it twice, and then we were done with it.
They still fly those things. They do like these crazy competitions where they like do battles and stuff. Have you ever seen them do that? You ever seen videos of them doing it? They like stand back to back, and they're like going in circles, like they're right next to each other. You know, it's like they're dancing.
No.
And oh man, it's crazy. You need to. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube and stuff with these guys flying those things.
I saw the cars on the strings going around in circles, going at like speeds at like 200 or 300 miles an hour. It was ridiculous.
Dang.
It just reminded me. Yeah, anything on a string is like nope. That one could go around my neck.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, those things are scary.
Carpenter Rick had one. He said,
"Oh yeah."
Green Patches, how you doing?
Back from the sky.
Back from the sky.
We see it.
JL RC Multi-Rotors, how you doing? Let me see. Chaos D-Man 52. Rayman Millwood. Just checking everyone. Daryl Drink Wine, how you doing?
Green Patches, living the dream.
That's an interesting name.
Lewis, you remember, I don't know, a few weeks ago when you and Hadley were talking with me, I was having that issue with that FC.
Yeah.
It's been a little while ago.
Yeah, I remember it was like you had to.
Got it done.
Nice. Good for you, man.
So I'm ready to take it out tomorrow and do the main flight, test flight, hover.
Nice. Did it work all on the bench and everything?
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of troubleshooting because when I took it out, the back motor number 1, it wanted to come back towards motor number 1, wouldn't fly. And all the motors are spinning correctly in beta flight. So I just happened to think about going to BL Heli and flash the ESCs, and that fixed the problem because when I went back out, it hovered fine.
They might have been out of sync or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go.
Oh, good. And you're going out tomorrow to fly it?
Weather permitting, yeah.
Weather, but you had to bring that up.
I had to say that.
It's supposed to be nice here. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's going to be nice here too. Just the wind. The temperatures are going to be fine. It's just the wind will determine it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're getting up to 30 tomorrow, so it's going to be like.
We're going to be 60.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be in the 60s here.
I've been flying in sub-zero temperature, gentlemen.
30 will be like summer.
Back from the Sky is asking, has anybody used a jumper transmitter?
I know Gene's RC Addiction, if he's still here, he uses one on his Vortex 150. He used it on the Manus. So if Gene's here, he can get hold of Gene. Gene, are you still here?
Is that the one that does about a million different protocols? And stuff? Yeah.
Different protocols, yeah.
Ricky Dove says my mate had an RC aeroplane. It went straight up like a rocket, then tumbled back down. to the ground. It was in pieces all over.
Oh.
One of my buddies, when we first went out and he flew, he punched it and flipped it and was a knucklehead, and because he was doing it line of sight and slammed it right into the ground.
Oh.
I have it all on video. I haven't released that yet. And I know probably will, because it was bad. I zoomed in on his face, and right at the one point when he knew he really effed up, you could see it. And man, he's picked it up. We were all serious about it.
Man.
He picked it up and he goes, "Yep, I did that."
Okay, I got a question.
That thing blew up.
I got a question for Lewis and Stacy both.
All right.
Since I'm a beginner in acro, how do you get over the fear of doing like your first roll or loop with a 5-inch?
Just do it. Well, go up high.
Yeah.
Go up high. Get used to going up high. And if you're first out, just tilt it a bit and just get used to how it feels. Get it under your get it under your sticks. Get how it feels. And then, as long as you know your rates, and if you've set it up correctly in Betaflight, you can test your rates and see what it's going to do in that little animation there. Trust yourself. Flip it over. Yeah. When you're upside down, don't freak out. Remember, you're high enough. Just flip it back over.
Yep.
So
but you're not going to do that though. You're going to flip over, freak out. You're going to do what everybody does.
Well, crash.
And crash.
Nah.
Yes.
You're not going to crash.
No, your first few flips, just ease into them and try to be easy on the sticks and just bring it back around, and you'll get the feel for it. That's all it is.
Okay, do you do it fast? Like
the trick is you got to be high enough though for it.
So you have plenty.
Yeah, just so that you can.
So here's the thing with the high enough there. Let me throw something there. So one thing you can do to kind of help you gauge on how much time you really have.
Yeah.
Is kind of go up, just punch the throttle real quick and drop it to 0, and just watch how long it takes you to fall down.
Okay, LOS.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, if you do it line of sight, same thing. Just kind of punch it and then drop the throttle and watch and see how long it takes it before it falls, and then catch it again.
So when
it really
you do
comes down to timing and feel of it.
Yeah.
So you pull your throttle down before you do your maneuver, and then move your stick and just bring it back to center. Yep. And then give it back. Yeah.
So punch it, drop, do your maneuver, and then
bring throttle back.
Yeah. Catch it. Yep.
Okay.
Have you done anything in a simulator? Have you tried working simulator?
Some. Yeah. I need more sim time. I have done some in the simulator, not a whole lot.
It's about 90% right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you do in a simulator is going to translate to really piloting it, but it comes down to feel, and like Steve says, feel how long it takes for that drone to drop going up. You do a punch out. Feel how long it takes to drop. Feel how long it takes that you have time to do that maneuver, and you'll be able to fit it in.
Okay, air mode or no air mode?
Air mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use air mode or no air mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll give you a little more authority there.
It will.
Yeah.
Make sure
you can do it without it, but if you do it without it, you're going to have your min throttle up, to help.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you arm, are your propellers arming? Are you spinning when you arm?
You can set that in Betaflight to do that without air mode.
Yes, but
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you want that, because what happens is when you throttle down, you still have, like what Stacy said, authority of the craft, because your props are still spinning. So when you do that little experiment, you punch out, drop your throttle. As you're dropping, give a little pitch and roll to it and feel it, because you can still feel that craft maneuver.
Right.
So, and that's what you want. You want to have the authority to pop up, do your maneuver according to your rates. I don't know if you have high rates or low rates, but allow the maneuver to happen with that throttle down, because your armed quad has spinning props and allows you to do that maneuver.
Yep.
Okay, I think my super rates are like 75.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
That's not bad.
RC rate's about the same.
That's not bad. I run pretty high rates. I run about 0.82, which brings me like 111, whatever it is, in beta flight. 111.
Okay. I run really low rates.
Oh, do you? I was wondering what your rates were. You do?
So it's like, this is for race flight. I run, I don't even know what the numbers are, but it translates to about 670 degrees per second.
Oh, those are pretty low. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty low. So
what about Expo?
I don't use any Expo, but
set at 0.
But yeah, I mean, you can. It just depends on. Expo will help you with smoothing things out, but what it does is it'll slow down the response a little bit. So I would say at first, don't use any Expo, and then when you want, then if you feel like you need to smooth it out later after you kind of get used to flying, then you can add a little bit of Expo to help you smooth out your maneuvers a little bit.
Yeah, just sprinkle it in a little bit, and it'll
yeah.
Okay.
It's all to taste.
Yeah.
Right. Well, so I'm still new. I don't know what I'm tasting yet. I got to acquire the taste.
Well, that's why you just start out new and jump into it and say, okay, I like this, or I don't, and then watch other people's videos too, and kind of question, well, why are they so smooth, or why did that maneuver cause prop wash, and that'll kind of get you to dig in and question your own flying, and that will be that will be educating to you, because then you'll be wanting, okay, I'm inspired to go out and try this maneuver and without this, and try this, and that way you'll say, well, how do I do that? Oh, well, I got to look into tuning my PIDs more, or I got to do this more, and that's kind of like, I guess, the journey, right, Stacy?
Yep. Yeah. Just don't
scare me though.
Yeah, but don't get concerned about that stuff. What I always tell people is go fly, go practice, go fly. Don't worry about making your quad fly smooth, because you're not going to fly smooth for a long time.
Right.
And your quad is not going to fly perfect for a long time, if it ever does. So worry about going out flying, learning, control of it and stuff, and the rest of that stuff will just kind of come.
You guys, can you check out that chat a little bit there? The guys are talking about something here. I'll let you guys read that up on it. I'm gonna go to get a coffee. You want one?
Yeah, so what we got going on here. I gotta scroll back.
It sounds like Chinese talk to me. All he's talking to me.
Hey, Carpenter Rick. Raymond, how you doing? D-Man, Barnacle, Back from the Sky, Wiedemann, Yale, Redneck.
Damn, we got all kinds of people in here.
Sometimes, oh man, that thing's just going like this, and it's like
there's not as many FPV guys in here as we normally have either.
Yeah.
But this is a great community. It really is.
So let's read back through here.
Got a wee bit of headache, but that's about it.
Somebody's talking about a 4-year-old that was flying a helicopter, gas helicopter. Who was that?
Yeah, I've seen a few of them on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Some of the guys that fly those planes and stuff, like the 3D stuff with the planes, man,
that's unreal.
Yeah, those guys blow my mind.
Well, when I first saw a Mr. Steele edit with Joel Null, I was like, planes do that? And then I saw the 3D helicopters, and they're just zoom, 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 zoom. I was like, I'll watch it on video. I don't want to be near it.
Yeah, I watched one the other day. I don't remember who it was. Some young kid, and he was flying in India somewhere or the other, and he was flying that plane, and I swear, I mean, it looked like he was flying a drone the way that thing was doing it, and I was like, I don't know how that plane's even doing it. There's no way it was intended to fly that way. I mean, it was just doing like flat spins, you know, almost stationary flat spins and just crazy stuff. Amazing stuff. I don't know how they get those things to do that, but they're a lot of fun to watch. I don't know if I'd want to watch one in person though. Pretty scary looking.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're too.
Of course, I don't think I want to watch. I tell you this. So I go out and fly with my buddies and stuff, and we're flying. And man, I tell you what, I don't even want to watch their flying because sometimes, man, these drones, man, they make you nervous. You watch them because if you're not the one in control, you don't know what they're doing. You know,
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, we always establish a flight line.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Stay behind it.
Here's where we're, it's usually from the parking lot or from our cars or whatever, but here's where we're flying from. And if somebody goes to do the walk of shame, that's okay because everybody exactly knows what everybody's doing. We're following that guy out there and buzzing him while he's going to pick up his drone. So there's no question about what's happening.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to get it on video. You know.
Yeah. That's to you, Aaron, if he's watching.
I think there was a video a long time back. I remember it was back when Final Glide and Steel were flying stuff together, and I forget which one it was, but one of them had to go like take a whiz or something, the other, and the other one like circled him. You know, I forget who that was. It was funny.
That was probably Steel taking a whiz.
I think it probably was.
Or the squirrel one where he was orbiting the squirrel.
Oh yeah.
Then he just appeared. The squirrel is like,
it's like, what the heck is this?
All right. Well, gentlemen, it was too much fun. I'm gonna take leave and wish y'all a good night.
All right, Lewis, bud. Take it easy.
All right.
Hey, Lewis.
Tim, nice seeing you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, just so that everybody knows, Pauxitani Phil said spring's coming soon.
I heard that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was wrong last year. So
yeah.
I hope he's not wrong this time.
That's what I'm hoping too. Come on, spring.
Exactly. I'm ready for it.
Good. All right. Good night, everyone. Roger, I'm leaving because you're back.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning, Lewis.
Bye, guys.
Take care, Lewis.
See you guys.
Yeah, that's my last ditch diving this year. That's for sure.
We'll see.
We'll see. There you go.
Took me 25 minutes to get out of that ditch.
And this time my camera will be working.
There you go. I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you would have had footage of that.
You try with one leg, go down 15-foot ditch and then 5 feet of snow and go and pick up parts of
I know. It's probably a pain in the rear end.
I thought my bloody phone camera was working and it wasn't, damn it.
That'd be worse.
The cops didn't show up saying, look at that poor guy. That old man hit him.
It was fun. It was fun that day. That's for sure.
That kind of reminds
Stacey, any events going to or anything lately, or
I don't know. I'm not sure. I like to go to Flight Fest sometime. I don't know if I'll get to or not, but we're going to Hawaii in May, and then we're going to South Carolina sometime in June. And so I'm not sure when Flight Fest is. I don't know if it's in June or July. Can't remember. Okay. I'd like to do that sometime, but I've never been, so I think it would be fun to do.
What kind of restrictions does Hawaii have for drones?
I have no idea, but I ain't worried.
Check.
Blizzard would know. He just got back today.
Yeah, Blizzard Ox just got back. Yeah,
but
I'm gonna fly anyways.
Yeah, he was. He did fly.
He did fly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people fly there, so
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Dunhill does it all the time.
Yeah,
but he's certified.
A resident.
Oh, yeah.
I figure if I fly early in the morning, there's nobody out. I'm not too worried. We're going to be on Kauai, the really small island. So
that's going to be nice.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
No, but In your area, is there a lot of flyers in your area? Like,
there's a few. We're kind of spread out a little bit. The
like here.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that I fly with around here that are close, but they're usually super busy, so we haven't got to fly together in a while. But the ones who mostly fly, they're probably about an hour or so from where I'm at. It's not far distance-wise, but the roads are like little, windy roads.
yeah.
So it takes about an hour to get there. When we get longer days, we'll probably get together some though. But hopefully, anyways.
Like us, the guys that fly around us, they're about an hour drive.
Yeah. The country's so big that they're spread everywhere. I mean,
yeah. It's tricky to manage schedules and get everybody, be able to get together and stuff. So
yeah,
that's the problem. But
vast distance is a problem.
Yeah, summertime will make it a lot easier though, because you have longer days. So
they're already getting a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Noticed that.
Yeah,
not here in Canada.
Yeah, well,
so they are here in mid-Missouri.
Starting to get dark around 5 o'clock now, so
yeah, it was almost 6 when it got dark tonight.
Yeah, yeah, it's about the same here.
I just wish the snow would stop.
It's snowing every day now for the past
week. Since I can remember. 2 weeks. Yeah.
When's the snow typically?
April.
Kind of April, really? Kind of goes that long before it really dies off?
Because we still get lots of major snowstorms in March.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in February. Well, February is supposed to be the coldest month of the year.
Yeah, so, it's always the coldest here.
Yeah. So about this vortex we're getting there, freeze one day and t-shirt weather next, and freeze again.
I couldn't even see the end of the driveway today. I could hear skidoos, but I couldn't see them.
Yeah, that's how bad.
Blowing snow.
Oh yeah, it was blowing snow today.
Wow.
Everything disappears.
The tractor guy's about ready to pass by to clean the driveway out again.
Oh yeah, we've already got this much, and that's today.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Canada.
Oh.
See, our yard is so vast that if you lose your quad, your racer out there, it's gone.
Yeah.
Because you're talking 5 feet of snow in all the fields.
Yeah.
So if you go out and there's something goes wrong,
yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah. You're not going
to. DVR is not going to help either, because all you see is basically white everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
That's it.
That's my last video. The last 5 minutes of the video, all you see is white, and everybody's, how come it's white? Because it's under 5 feet of snow. That's why.
I think Kev FPV lost his quad the other day over the lake.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
He's frustrated. He's selling all his 5-inch. He's going to just stick with whoops and camera birds.
Oh, no.
Stay away from water.
Yeah, but he was over the lake.
It was frozen, but there was a lot of snow on it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
He had a GoPro Session 4, I think, on it, and he was devastated.
Oh no! Because the thing is, when it falls and it hits the snow goes back on top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can't even see it from the sky. If you go, say, with a Phantom or anything, you won't find an indentation.
Yeah. Now I haven't heard today if he had found it yet, but last I heard he hadn't, and he was just devastated. That's the second one he's lost.
I hate leaving a quad behind, and lucky I haven't.
Yeah,
that's no
problem. I found everything. Maybe a year later, but I did find it.
Yeah. And you've climbed a lot of trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
that's no fun. I try to keep my flying where I'm not gonna. If it goes down, I can find it.
Right.
Yeah.
I try to avoid those conditions, but
there's
for me, it's more fun to be able to go back out the next day and fly than it is to do something. Everybody's like, oh wow, I can't believe you did that. Yeah, I'm not doing that kind of stuff.
I see these guys like Virgin, out with their 7-inchers flying, 3/4 of a mile over a canyon and stuff. It's beautiful footage, but if something happens,
it's done.
$600, $700, $800. Who knows what they got in that?
Oh yeah. I mean, even if you record the DVR and you know where it went down, getting to it, you know.
Right.
Some of these places, like, it's like, that's great. I'm glad you trust it that much, but I don't trust my stuff. There's way too many things that can go wrong.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you hit the side of a cliff, it's finished.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But you have to admit, it makes some for some awesome
it makes
footage.
some beautiful footage, but
Yeah.
it's not worth the risk for me. I'll let them do the risking, you know.
Yeah.
If they wanna risk yeah, I mean, even the parts alone just in the drone are, you know, they're not too much, but the cameras and stuff, man. The GoPro, you've got $300-400, or these guys, they're flying those GoPro 7s, man. I mean, you get like $500 in those things. Ain't no way. You know, that's just in the camera. Ain't no way I'm doing that. That's nuts.
But I think just long distance FPV, having the goggles on and just going a long distance, it'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
It would be fun. I'd like to do that with some kind of fixed wing, actually.
Yeah, you can go a lot farther. I watched a video, man, it's been more than a year ago, I guess. And there was some dude, he flew one, I think it was like 80 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he went a long ways with that thing. It was crazy. But yeah, that's your efficient platform if you want to fly a long range. Is you've got to be a fixed wing. You can't do real long range with a drone. It's just not efficient.
Parabolic equipment stuck on a post, and it's like near, and all this kind of thing.
Yeah,
fly, right?
Yeah, they've got it where like it'll, you know, with the tracking type stuff. Have you seen that? So like you get a helical, and then you get it on one of these trackers, and so it just like follows wherever you're going.
They use
you have a
wings
solid
when they're doing those long distance mountain flying with wings and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, those are the only thing with the wing footage. I've seen some that get really good smooth footage, but a lot of them it's like really bumpy.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yeah.
There's a few of the guys that fly them that their setup is like really smooth. I don't know if they're doing post stabilization after the fact or not, but it's like some of it's really smooth. But a lot of it I watch, it's like super bumpy.
Right, I noticed that too.
Yeah, it's not as fun to watch as the drones because the drones are a whole lot smoother. But
it's tossed around.
But the planes, man, they can go a lot farther, a whole lot farther.
Yeah, I've seen some of those guys like. I mean,
oh yeah, long ways. I mean, well, you got the wing kind of keeping you up in there, so you can drop throttle way back and just
right,
you know,
save battery.
Oh yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
I mean, the hobby has moved so fast in the last 15 years.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, it's
when I was younger, I wanted to build a plane. I bought one of the glider kits, and I got the wing. It was like a 6-foot wing on that thing. I got the wing all together, and we went on vacation. And while we were on vacation, my dad's a minister, and so while we were on vacation, we were like staying in the church parsonage there, and they decided to remodel the parsonage while we were on vacation. Great, except that they remodeled the attic too, and I'd put this thing in the attic so it would be out of the way while they were working. I didn't realize they were going to take the roof off, and one of the workers accidentally stepped on it.
Was it styrofoam back then?
No, it was all balsa. So you know, 6-foot wing with a million of those little spars across.
Yeah, a lot of work went into that.
Oh yeah, and I was like, I'm done. I ain't doing this. It ain't worth it.
Oh, that's devastating.
It's like printing says that.
I don't know where I was going to fly that thing, anyways. I mean, we lived in a valley, like there was hills like really close on either side of us. And not like ones that you can get up and like you could like launch it off of. It was, I don't know where I was planning on flying that thing, but you know, because it didn't have any power. It was all, you know, just a glider. But
it's like a collector's piece, though. See?
Yeah, it was fun, you know, putting that wing and stuff together. It was a fun learning experience. But then when I came back and it was like crushed, I was like, hey, I ain't doing this.
How long did it take you to build that?
Just the wing, I forget how long. I probably had a few weeks in it. You know,
a few weeks.
Yeah. That was like the first thing I'd ever built. You know, I had some like the cars and stuff. You know, I built some of the cars, but never any of the plane stuff. And So it was a whole big learning experience, you know, because I was having to cut the balls and stuff on it. They were scored, but they weren't all the way cut out like in this kit. So you had to actually finish cutting them out, and you had to smooth them and sand them and do all that kind of stuff, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good bit of work. Yeah, to come back and find it crushed. I was crushed too.
I was gonna say, yeah, you were crushed when you saw that.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'll stick with the cars.
Yeah, these wings nowadays are what, foam and all that stuff.
They're a lot better.
I mean, the skill in that, the way they used to do it in the older days with the wood.
Yeah, the wood and the monocoat and all that stuff.
It's all foam.
Yep.
You crash it, you repair it, make a new.
Whole lot better. Ooh, nice.
That took about an hour to build this.
Yeah.
No, it's made out of foam. And $6.
Not bad.
Oops, sorry, Rob.
Has that got like the monocoat stuff on that, or what did you put on it?
Well, you could. There's nothing on it right now because I haven't gotten around to fixing it, putting it back together. But it's $6. It's foam board.
Nice.
And just hot glue it, and then put that see-through tape around it to protect it and give it some strength.
Okay.
It weighs nothing.
Yeah.
But it's $6 to build it.
Now, do you have all your parts for that ready to go to fly it?
I have the servos. I have the motor. I have the prop. It's not one of those collapsible props, though. So when it crashes, it might lose the motor.
Oh.
I need a receiver and a battery and a transmitter.
Well, will you be able to fly that with your FlySky transmitter?
So, I mean, distance-wise, LOS would be LOS for now, you know, until I get used to it and see if it does fly, but I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure.
At some point, you need to go to S-Bus. That's just, for me, that's just the way to go.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, if you crash it, it's $6.
Right.
Material, $6.
Yeah.
2 foam boards, one each wing.
Not even a lot of time either. I mean, it's pretty,
an hour about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard to get cut out.
Together, fold it over and hot glue it and tape it. An hour and a half max, maybe. That's cheap.
Not bad.
The taping probably took the longest time.
Yeah, that's true. Just tape it all up because that's strong, man.
Oh yeah.
And it's hot glued in a section right down the center here.
Mm-hmm.
And you glue it together, tape it, bang.
Nice. What type of what motor and prop are you going to use on that one?
I'm not sure what the motor is. I think the motor might be a little bit too big. Maybe a smaller motor, but just a motor for I guess for a drone, like like a racer or something like that would work. And
cool.
Well,
yeah, I've got a foam plane back here. Let me grab it. I haven't even flown it. Let me grab it here.
Name this drone. No, it's not a kite. It's a wing.
Very glad to see you here, Nameless Droner. Long time no see.
So, I got this from Nate, the RC Sailors.
Okay.
Yeah, he for the drone that I built him, he gave me this. So pretty nice. I just haven't flown it yet. Yeah.
Are you gonna?
At some point, I've got it set up with my radio. I've got the receiver. I've got everything. The only thing I need to do for it is I just need to get some rubber bands to hold the wing down. So, and I need to get some 3-cell packs for it because everything I've got is 4-cell. So,
okay.
I've got to get some 3-cell packs I've got some 3-cell packs, but nothing that'll work with it. They're either too small or too big. So, I've got to get somewhere about a 1800 pack, 1800, 2000 pack, something like that. 3 cell. So yeah, I'd like to.
And it's foam. You're able to repair it.
Yeah, exactly. It's been beat all up. He's beat it all to pieces and repaired it and stuff. But
you can make those parts, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the beauty part of that foam crap. You crash it, it catches on fire and crash it, whatever. It just
Exactly. Exactly.
The battery melts through it when it's flying in the sky and just falls out the bottom. Well,
That's funny. Oh yeah, but yeah, my plan is at some point this summer I want to fly it. So I've got to get me some batteries for it though.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
So you may as well try every aspect of the hobby. It's fun.
Exactly. I flew a few of his planes whenever we've got together, but this will be like the first one just flying on my own. So that'd be kind of fun. I'm sure I'll crash, but it'll be all right.
Well, guys, I'm going to take off, Raj. Kim, I got a couple things to do tonight.
Okay, John Paul. Have a good one. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Thanks.
I appreciate you having me in.
Yep.
Stacy, it's been a pleasure meeting you and talking with you tonight.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been fun.
I've enjoyed it as well. Hope you guys come back and join us again sometime.
All right, you got a video your maiden tomorrow. You got to have somebody video it for you.
I'll get some footage up.
All right, there you go.
I need to do that. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, man.
Be careful, bro.
Okay, bud.
You be safe tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Dan's a cool guy.
Yeah, Dan learned us a lot. Yeah, he's making us learn a lot too. When he makes his mistakes, we know what to learn by.
There you go. Exactly.
So, but he's a very nice guy.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is pretty cool.
Yeah, we have a very good community going on. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Staceman is from West Virginia. Name is Joner.
That's cool. I like this this hanging out stuff. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to do this more often.
You checking out the chat there, Stacy?
Yeah, so I was reading through what else going on here. Seeing what everybody's talking about.
Ricky.
Yeah, Novus. Novus. It takes me. I had to download Google Chrome, and then after that, Google Hangouts to make it work on Hangouts. And in April, I think there'll be no more Hangouts, so I'm gonna have to switch to OBS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, well, we got a letter this week from. I think everybody got a letter.
They're going to really hurt themselves. That's what they're going to do.
Well, here's the problem with that. They forced everybody to get Google Plus, and then now they've got all these pieces tied in. I don't know, how this is going to go. What's going to happen to like everybody's YouTube accounts and stuff, because they've ingrained it so much. I don't know what it's going to do. I have a feeling it's going to be a disaster for a little while whenever they start turning stuff off.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, they've gotten rid of a few things already that goes with Google, with YouTube now as it is. Like the video editor, they got rid of that.
Yep.
I mean,
it's not going good for them anyway.
Yeah, that was a disaster where they kind of pushed everybody into it, and now they're taking it away.
And now they're starting to take people's subs, and they're starting to go through a cleanup, and I know it, affecting everybody.
I'll tell you what, I've watched on my subs. I don't know, like I get like new subs, every few days I've got new subs and stuff, but the numbers on the dashboard and stuff never change.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, it'll be like you got this new sub, this new sub, this new sub, but the numbers like never change. So I don't know how many subs I've actually got, but whatever that number says, I'm pretty sure it's not accurate. So,
yeah, that's it.
Just ignore it and just keep going, and be surprised one day when you open up and go, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah,
yeah. I think that's pretty much the approach I've taken with it. I'm not really worried about it.
It's over the numbers all the time. YouTube doesn't it becomes unfun.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I removed myself like out of all these I was in like a bunch of Facebook groups for a while, and I took myself out of pretty much just about all that stuff because that was kind of what it was getting to. It was like there was so much drama.
Yeah.
And these people bickering and just it's like I'm done. I can't deal with this stuff.
I never
have fun.
Facebook, never had Facebook and never had Twitter or whatever.
We try and keep
I
that
just
out
got
of
YouTube
here.
and that's it.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. That's for sure.
Mellow. Like everybody's on 420.
Yeah.
Yep.
Photography. Have you tried fiberglass on foam? Thinking of fiberglass.
Fiberglass is really heavy, but
yeah.
I mean,
yeah. My son worked. My son worked in fiberglass for about 7 years.
I mean, you can only go so small with the roving, and that you got to have the roving, or it's that's for.
Yep.
And man, that thing would be like. You'd be scared if it come down.
It would be heavy, that is for sure.
Oh my God.
It would hurt.
You would need like something like a throttle like this or something.
Hey, Fleabag Productions, how you doing? Daryl, drink wine. Having time to watch all the channels and sub to you. Green Patches. Can't remember the last time I checked my subs.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all the channels I'm sub to. I scroll through and I look for all the ones that look really interesting to me the most at first, and I'll go watch those. Or if it's ones that I haven't watched something from them in a while, I'll go back and watch those. I try to go back through and catch all of them eventually, but man, I've got so many.
You kind of look at the ones that you're interested in, and the ones that duck hunting and stuff like that. You kind of like watch in the end, like no offense.
I've got a few that are like completely off the wall channels, that have nothing to do with anything that I'm into or whatever, but I just watch them just because the people are interesting. There's some fish I don't fish, but there's like some fishing channels that I end up subbing because they subbed me way back when, and I got to watch them and they were kind of funny, and so I watch them from time to time. But
that's so good.
Yeah. It's interesting to see what all they're doing.
Quadrash, how you doing? Raphael Scrapper, Drone Life, Chris, Jones Drones, how you doing?
Jones Drones, that's a cool name. I like that.
Fleabag Productions.
I like that name too. That's funny.
Yeah. So myself, I get about I'm getting up to almost 300 subs a day.
Really?
Not subs, sorry, but notifications. And I cannot look at that all. I don't know. Everybody knows that. So like everybody, I express saying I'm sorry I haven't looked at your videos, but
yeah,
I can look at as many as I can in one day, and that's it. I gotta delete the rest. It's too much.
Yeah, I'll put some of them I'll put them on my watch later, and I'll go back and try to hit that every so often. Or sometimes I'll store it in my I get email notifications for some of the channels. And I'll, go back and look at those periodically. But I've got so many. I purged out a bunch of some of the larger channels, some of the more well-known channels. I purged a bunch of those out because I just got tired of watching the same stuff. I was looking for something different, something more interesting.
Well, it's like you said. It's like you said. The guy's always flying in the same place.
Yeah, it's you have Steel and Stingy and those guys, and they'll go out and fly together, and then you'll get videos from them, and it's the same video basically because they're all flying in the same spot. And they fly similar, so the videos are all real similar. So it's like, So
that's it. Like here, we fly almost in the same spot because we can't go very far.
Yeah, the same spot's fine. It's just it's. Some of their, I don't know. I just get tired of their stuff after a while.
We have lots of. We have like 2 miles by 2 miles, so there's lots of place to fly. That's the yard here.
Wow.
Our fields are like massive.
Yeah,
I mean
that's a big yard.
Bring a lunch.
That's a big yard.
It's all farming. It's all farming area.
It's all there, and it's all here, and it's all back there.
So that's why we fly mainly around here.
I mean,
I wouldn't blame you. I would too. It's convenient.
Yeah,
I mean, I go to that one spot that's like
Yeah.
half a mile from my house or something. Yeah, there, that little park. I fly there.
Yeah. I mean, we GPS the
They're
heck.
super convenient. I know some people get tired of it, but it's a good spot. I like it, and I can fly there pretty much whenever I want. So,
Well, there's lots of places here you can fly, not just this property, but other places there that, because we're not bothered too much. People don't give a crap about you flying a drone like someone like, oh my gosh, you're filming me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, lady, I'm doing 80 miles an hour in a drone. How can I film you?
Yes, that's exactly it. That's what I don't, I guess everybody thinks that you're just like sitting there hovering, watching whatever. But it's like, if you go out and watch any of these guys flying like me or some of the other guys, it's like, you can't see any details because you're zipping by way too fast. And you're not interested in seeing that stuff anyways.
Yeah, who cares? You go to a beach if you want to see that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, the paranoia is there. That's why people get upset, because they don't realize we're not interested in filming you, man. We're having fun.
Exactly. It's like, if I want to film you, I'll just do that from the ground. I don't need to do it from the air.
That's it.
Yeah. Everybody's got a camera. There's cameras everywhere. It's funny.
People walking around with cell phones. So what's the difference?
Exactly.
Say quad trash right down here. No kidding, Kim. People are just undescribable dots when you rip.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, look at a Phantom. You can tell it's a person there.
Yeah.
But you can't tell what the features are.
No, not at all. I mean, if you're lucky, you can tell it's male or female, but usually you can't.
Yeah. I mean, going up to a window with your Phantom or a camera.
One of the really tiny ones, you're going to hear this thing.
Oh, yeah. What's that sound?
Yeah.
I mean,
when I'm flying mine, it's funny, that little park that I fly in, there's a lot of people that walk the football field is like right beside of us there. And so they walk around that football field. But where I fly, I basically fly down really low all the time. And so you don't ever, if you're over there, you can't see it because you got the bleachers and stuff. And I'm down below the bleachers for the vast majority of it. And the times that I'm not, it's going by too fast for you to see anyways. I don't know how many times I've had people come over. They finally figure out where the sound's coming from. And they come over there and they're talking to me. And they're like, we heard this sound. We couldn't figure out what in the world that was.
Yeah, because it sounds like
it's like we hear this really high pitched sound. It's like it comes and then it goes and it comes and it goes. And we don't see anything anywhere. It's funny. It's funny.
Unless you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You can't see the quad.
Oh, no. They're too small and moving way too fast.
Come on.
Yep. It's funny, though.
It's just some paranoia,
The news, man. They've
they
caused us all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, I agree.
The only time we've got to watch flying around here is when it's deer hunting season. That's the only time we've got to watch.
Or duck, like goose, Canadian geese. Yeah. Don't go in the air. And don't do it with a Phantom because they look just like the geese do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing doesn't move fast enough to get out of the line of fire.
Oh, not with these guys here. Some of these guys got bunkers up here on the hill. Up here.
Oh, really?
There's like 15 of them in there with these automatic guns there, and these mass amount of flying white geese go flying over, and all you hear is it's like, whoa, what the heck? You won't fly.
Your drone's going down in those cases.
Oh,
man,
we can blast anything. And the Phantom, they have to pick that color, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
That is the dumbest color to pick for the sky. Don't you think? If when they do cloud, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know why they made it white. Yeah. I guess it looks pretty when it's just sitting there on the desk or whatever. But a nice bright neon yellow would have been good.
Yeah.
That way you don't miss it.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's hard enough to see a LOS, the color, because it blends with everything. And if it's good luck.
Yeah, you ain't seen
it. You're looking at your tablet because you're going to lose your drone.
Yep, you're not going to see it. Not at all.
No.
Yeah, that's what they think. Every time somebody sees a camera on a drone, yeah, I know what you mean there, John. The Jones drones.
Yep.
My drones, how you doing?
Yeah, I had one guy threaten to shoot me down one time. That was funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was flying at the school about a couple blocks from my house, and so there was like just this like empty parking lot, and there's like a really tall light there that shines over the ball field that's like right next to it. And so I was just flying there, and I had like just crashed, and I was sitting down there, and I was like, changing props or something. I don't know. And he pulls up, and I'm sitting there on the ground, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Is that a drone?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "You work for the government?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "Well," he goes, if I catch you over my house, I'm gonna blow that thing out of the sky with a 12 gauge shotgun." And I looked at him, and I was like, "All right, good luck."
It's against the law to do that.
Oh yeah, it's like within city limits, and it's against the law to shoot down, the aircraft. So, but yeah, no job. I was like, but good luck hitting it, man. You know where you're going to hit this thing. It's too fast. But good luck.
You're going to be scattering buckshot everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, crazy people.
Back down again.
Yeah, crazy people. I haven't seen him since then, but
No.
I was half tempted to go follow him to figure out where he lives so I could buzz his house, but I decided not to.
No.
That's probably a good thing not to.
Quadrash already had people firing warning shots near him.
Oh wow.
There's
some nuts out there, man. That they think that we're out to get them or something. I don't know. But
Nameless Droner, thank you very much. Much appreciated, my friend. Yeah,
thanks, Nameless.
Like around here, I know they won't shoot at them here.
No.
But there's one guy I met there about 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. He says, "Hey, Roger, you think you take the Phantom and go in the fields when it's pot harvesting time and check out the guys taking out the pot and all?" I don't think so.
Yeah, that'd be pretty risky, I'm sure.
It's on his property. He's got 4 miles of property, but he has these guys coming out of the woods all the time for pot harvesting time.
Oh, okay.
No,
are they growing on his land when they're not supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
We're Canada.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't want to get,
You can buy this stuff in stores, man, now. So what the heck?
Yeah. I don't want to wake up with my dog's head in my bed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Nova Squads, what do I use to broadcast my show? I use Google Hangouts.
Yep.
I'm going to be upgrading to OBS as soon as I get fiber optic wiring in because my internet's not strong enough for OBS. I've already tried.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at the Hangout stuff. I like to figure out a way of like doing the screen sharing and all that kind of stuff. Do some of that stuff to be able to do some like some build type stuff. Yeah.
Well, on Google Hangouts, it's easy. You got a little blue box up here. No, sorry. You got a little green box with an arrow on your left-hand side.
Okay.
You gotta go and.
Yep. You should set up a bunch of good teachers.
Oh, I see it there. Yeah, screen share.
You just click on that, and you see a little thing come up, and you got to click on share.
Oh wow! Cool. Nifty. I'm gonna have to play with that some now.
Because you can go you can go on Google Hangouts privately with somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So you can screen share like that too, all your shots or whatever you want to show them.
Cool. That gives me some ideas. I've been wanting to do some different type of live streaming stuff.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if what I needed to do with that there, but Google Plus is going to go away, so I might as well get the other one.
Because you screen share usually when you got you go on a site, you click on that site, then you can share it on the screen here. But if you're doing like a build or something, you just got to put your camera over your thing.
Yeah, but I was, you know, like if you're doing the configuration stuff on the computer, to be able to kind of share that and show that aspect of it.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that might be kind of fun. Or I thought about doing some like live streaming with like when I was doing like a video edit or something. I thought that might be kind of fun to do, just to, you know, let people kind of see, you know, how I put something together or whatever. Might be kind of fun to do sometime. But might have to check out. So OBS is what you're going to switch to at some point? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, I'm going to have to, because they're closing, like I said, they're closing down Google. I don't know what the hell they're going to use after that. So I tried setting up the Google OBS, but it wasn't working because my internet's not strong enough. But I went and got a new computer.
What type of bandwidth does it need? Do you know?
Well, it says my upload is 8.0, and my download is 0.96.
Oh, okay.
Low, very low.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like I said, I got to wait for the fiber optic. But I got a new computer, a gaming computer with a higher graphic card and everything in it. So that should push it out a little bit more.
Yeah, that'll give it plenty of processing to be able to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh. So no, like I was wondering if you're not the kind of guy who goes into competitions, right? Like racing and all that.
I've not done. We did one race around here with just some of the local guys one time. Just kind of a little, kind of a demonstration for some people, just to kind of see, get people interested, you know, in it. Mm-hmm. That's really about the only time that I did it, and I didn't do very well, but you know, it was fun. It was more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But there's just not enough people around here that want to do racing, so you know.
No, that's it.
Yeah. I found though, like if I go out, I've got a couple of little small gates. You know, I'll set those up. They're like really tiny. I'll set those up and kind of practice with them. And I find that after I do that, it helps with my flying just in general, because to fly through those really tiny gates, I mean, these are tiny. They're like maybe 2 feet tall or something, 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And maybe 3 or 4 feet wide. So, I mean, they're really small. And so you're really close to the ground when you're going through them. But I find when I practice with those, it helps quite a bit. I just don't do it very often.
Stacy, you want to type your name at the bottom of the chat so people can support your channel?
Sure. I can figure out how to get this chat to work. Oh, there it is.
So, do you do any whooping much, though, Stacy?
Do any what now?
Whooping, like whoops.
I've got one. Like I said, I got this little, you know, piece of junk one here. I haven't flown it in forever. Mainly because it doesn't fly very well. You know, it does okay, but it's not great. And I like to do the acrobatic stuff too much. So this thing is definitely not geared for acrobatics. It's terrible with that.
Right there, that can do what a racer can do now.
Yeah, you know, I gotta build a brushless one, you know, so I can kind of get back into it, because I'd like to have a small one to kind of fly around the house. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
But
or just even outside in the yard, just relaxing on the porch or something like that, you know? In the summer when it's hot to fly, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I'd like to do that. When I was flying this one, I would go out, you know, and sit on the porch and just kind of buzz around the front yard. And at that time, nobody lived in the house next door. The couple there, they had both passed away, and so they had a really cool little front yard at the time. They had all these little trees and stuff. They're all since gone, and they had a cool little porch and stuff. So it was kind of fun to fly through my porch and around and through the little trees and stuff that they had over there in their yard and stuff. But you know, the house is sold now, and the lady cut down all the trees. So,
oh, okay,
yeah, they weren't like big trees. They're like little small bush type trees, you know. But,
okay. Do you have a merchandise in stores or anything for your channel?
Yeah, I've got like a Teespring account that I've got some
If
shirts
you
and
want,
stuff.
you can put it in the link here. A link in
Okay.
the.
Let me get both of these things here. I'll get my.
I just put my
channel.
Teespring in there for myself. There, you can do yours.
Yeah, I'll do. So here is. There's my channel link. And let me get the Teespring thing here. I can't remember what I called it, so give me a second.
Okay.
I got to go find my.
Compliment you on your beard there, Stacy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Me, I tried to grow one kind of, and I look like a dumpster diver. So
I've been growing this for about, let's see, I guess it's been about 6 years now.
Oh,
Like that.
well, maybe I should have given it time, but it's to get past that you just
that
go
initial
stage, where it's like this, and you wake up in the morning and it's all like that there.
Yep. Yes, that's the way mine is in the morning. I found some products from this company called livebearded.com. They've got some really good good stuff. They make this
around your head, and it sits inside. It's like a cup.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's what I need. See if I can get this thing to give him a link.
Yeah, Ricky does.
To
change the fiber also. I'm still waiting for them to lay the wires down here. They're supposed to do that in the springtime.
There it is. Got it. There we go.
Nice.
There's the Teespring store.
Awesome.
I got a couple of shirts on there. I think I made a coffee mug or something. I've got to come up with some other designs, but
just check out the link that I put in there for ours. There, you'll see.
Okay, yeah. Do that.
I'm going to bookmark yours. I'm going to go back to it later.
Pull it up here. See what you got here.
Cool, man. Nice shirts.
Yeah. It's nothing too fancy, but
I like
it. Down way down low in price, so everybody can afford them. I'm only making about 35 cents, 40 cents off each shirt. So.
Oh wow, yeah, you got them down. You got them down cheap.
Yeah. It's me to help everybody get one, and get my name out there, get the club name, the hub.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll have to get one of those. I think I'll go order one. I got to find me the right color I like. Let's see, what color do I like?
Bright color, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm debating. I think I might get that lime green.
Well, that's for when you're flying over at 80, 90 miles an hour with your drone, that you can actually see yourself there for 1 second.
Exactly. I saw a video earlier today. Some guy posted. Who was that? I can't remember who it was. He actually hit himself in the back of his head.
Oh.
Yeah, man. He posted a video of it, and he got off there, and he goes like, yeah, I effed myself up pretty good there. And it's like, there's like blood coming off his ear. He hurt himself pretty good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's lucky he didn't hurt himself bad.
Yeah, I know.
Had that cord in the back of your neck or something?
Oh, I know. I don't know how he didn't kill himself, man. I mean, he hit himself hard.
Man. Those blades are sharp as heck.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially the weight of one of them quads. What is it without the battery? A good 5 inches.
Yeah, they're close to a pound or better.
Easy.
I mean, they're heavy.
You're throwing that at 80 miles an hour.
Oh yeah. He wasn't slacking when he hit himself either. I mean, he was moving.
His head must have been ringing for days and days after that.
Well, what's funny is in his video, so like a video starts out, it had like the Jaws music, playing. It's like da da as he's flying around. Da, pretty funny.
You just love this hobby, huh?
Oh yeah.
You see some really weird things in there.
Oh man, there's some characters, that is for sure.
Oh, everybody has their style.
I want to order me one of these shirts here. Let's see here.
We will do that. We'll do that, Fly Natural. Thank you for reminding us.
Oh, I forgot part of my information on my card. Where did I do that at? Oh, there it is.
I personally, I ordered 2 shirts and a cup. I still didn't get them yet. All the other guys are getting all the shirts and cups. I didn't get it yet.
Yeah, even the Netherlands is getting it before you are.
Yeah.
You know, like, what the heck?
Yeah, Roland got his in the Netherlands. Another guy in the UK got his.
Like 3 days.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, there we go. Order me a shirt.
Cool, thank you.
Nice bright lime, a bright lime green one. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I like the color.
That's what Drum Pool got too.
That'll match my props. See, they're nice and bright.
Oh, there you go.
So that'll be good.
I don't have a Hangouts name. Hangouts doesn't work by name. I don't think. I never had a name on Hangouts.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
what it does.
I hope everything is okay.
New videos I've been dealing with my
Green
family.
patches. I need. What do you say? There's something about a beard. I scrolled off. Where'd it go? There it is. I've had half a beard since the 80s. Half a beard. That's funny.
Huh? 4-2 FPV. How you doing?
That's cool.
Yeah, Nameless. I understand 100%, my friend.
Hey, Stacy, we get a lot of FPV flyers in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see that several of them here that said they've subbed to me. I'll definitely check them. If they've got content on their channels, I'll check their channels out too.
They're all awesome flyers.
Yeah, I like following people. I like finding the people who are just like starting out, you know, and watching them and watching people progress. It's fun to see, you know, how people change and improve and know, over time.
Yeah.
A whole lot of fun to watch.
How daring they start to become.
Oh yeah, that's the fun thing to see. You know, everybody gets to be a little more brave.
Yeah.
A little more stupid, whichever way you want to view it. But
I'm gonna be right back, Stacey. I'm gonna get something to show you right back.
Yep.
The funny thing I find is guys crash a $700 quad and they're laughing about it.
I know.
You know.
Woo! I just flew a bunch of money. All right.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh my God, on camera.
Well, you know, that's kind of the way I've always viewed it. It's like, if it's going to be a good crash, hopefully I got some video from it. So at least I get that aspect of it, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
no.
let some people laugh at my expense.
Yeah.
But I try not to do that, but you know.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's real expensive.
Especially
that's why I've got like 6 of them now. So if I break something, I at least got one I can still fly.
Oh man.
So there for a while I had one.
Oh man.
And man, when you break something, it was painful because you know, you get addicted where you want to go fly all the time, and then you break something and you don't have parts for it, and you've got to wait on the parts to get here.
You start pulling your hair out. Yeah.
It's no fun. So now I've got 6, so I can be a little more daring if I want to be. Or if something just goes wrong, you know, and you know, stuff breaks. It's just what happens.
It happens. I mean,
yeah.
You try.
Gives me some variety. Each one of these flies slightly differently. So, ooh, what we got here?
This is what Kim's got as a gift from
Nice.
famous Hadley.
Nice. Is that a Runcam Swift Mini or Micro on there?
I think so. Runcam.
Yeah, I've got that on this one right here. Actually, looks like the same camera.
Brand spanking new. I've never flown one before.
All right.
So I've been flown, I think, once or twice by Hadley.
Believe me, a factor is like this, because I am nervous.
It looks good. It looks good. It's fun, man. I love these things. They're a blast. They're a lot more durable than, you know.
Yeah.
Than they definitely a lot more durable than the toy ones. If you get decent quality carbon and stuff on there, you know, they don't.
You did a beautiful job of building it.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks real good. Looks like, is that an alien frame or one of the
I think it's
knockoff?
Wizard frame.
Wizard frame? Okay.
I think so.
Looks good.
Hey, Helicopter, how you doing? Me no fly, how you doing?
Me no fly. That's funny.
Hadley's an awesome guy. Hadley's famous FPV.
Yeah.
So you got a channel?
Yeah, sure does.
It's Hadley's famous FPV.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up.
He's real good. I mean,
He lives in
he's a really
Arizona.
nice guy. He flies really well. He's really cool.
Cool.
Mm. And he's smart.
Cool. Oh, I see your video there. Gift from Hadley. I see your video there on.
Yeah.
I'll search that.
It was awesome. It's beautiful.
That's very cool.
I mean, the thing is gets me on these things is how it's put together. You guys and you figure out how to make something so because they're beautiful.
Oh yeah, some of these guys do amazing jobs on their builds.
They're just beautiful. I mean, the way they're put, because like 40 years ago, there's nothing like that.
Oh no,
you were flying with a string. Swinging something around that's going on an old 409 Cox engine.
Yep.
You know, and then this comes out. Years later.
Nice channel. There's his channel. He's got the weird. Is it the? Is his little avatar like his face, and he's like holding one in his mouth or something?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Cool. I want to sub him.
Yeah, he's good. Hadley's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm watching one of his videos here.
Yeah, love my drones.
How you doing?
Ed says, love my drones. Kim, there was nothing like that 10 years ago. That's for sure.
Yeah,
10 years ago,
it's like almost something like an alien intervention or something, or something. Just all of a sudden just blew up.
Yeah, I've yet to figure out who was the first person who, built one of these. The very first one. I don't know. I've seen some early stuff, from that I've found, but I've not pinned down exactly who was really the first one.
Started it.
Yeah, I know the very early ones started shortly after the Nintendo Wii came out. They took that Wii controller, and that's where they got that multi-Wii. They took that controller because it was able to tell, which way you're tilted and all that. And they took the boards that were in that, and they used those, to build them initially. But I don't know who the first person was. I've not been able to find it.
It's interesting information. You wonder who is the first one. What is the person's name that built the first FC? Yeah,
exactly.
Like who did it? But there's not a lot of that information out on the.
I've not found anything, definitive on how it got started. I've seen some stuff from the early stuff, when they were using the little multi-Wii chips and stuff out of those controllers. But I've not seen who the very first person was who decided to, come up with this, or to put 4 motors on it to make it fly or whatever.
I mean,
Q42 FPV says the Russians made the first one.
The Russians not have.
I mean, in World War II, they had radio controlled bombers.
Mm-hmm. They had like cell phones way cell phone. The technology for that was like in the 40s or something, wasn't it?
Remember the first cell phone, that big ass thing? Sorry about the that big thing. You stuck it to your head. It's hello.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that thing was like a pound.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wow. I remember. You remember the bag phones where they had those? Like you had a big bag. A girl I dated in college, she had one of those in her car. It was like a big old giant bag, and then there was a phone come out of it. The quality was terrible. The reception was awful. Cost a fortune. Crazy stuff.
When you went to cellular phone or digital phones for the house, it was really hard to drop that rotor phone. Mm-hmm. The rotor one there.
Yep. I've still got a rotor phone. Yeah.
Wow.
The quality on the audio on it was so much better than all the other stuff. So it was in the house when we bought the house, and we kept it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's got like a really long cord on it, so you can go all over. You can go to any room in the house with that thing. You know?
Yeah, it's amazing how technology has increased and progressed to microscopic size, like some of these boards and that. I mean,
it's crazy. I mean, to look at one of these things here, I'm sitting looking at this thing. The stuff that's in there, you got two little tiny little boards, you know, in the middle there. That's basically everything. It's crazy.
I mean, the power of one of them units is probably more powerful than the first Apollo.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's more technology here than there was in the rockets
when they
went to the moon on
landing to land on the moon. The computer power in the lander was as powerful as a PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
wow.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about.
That's scary. Oh my gosh.
Those guys were nuts, man.
Oh,
yeah.
But now everything's like microscopic, the little whoop boards and all this.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's crazy, this stuff. What's going to be like in 20 years?
Keeps getting smaller and faster.
I just
the microchip, man. I guess the first microchip made the big change in all this stuff.
You know, this idea of having pizzas flying in the skies there is
you don't want to get your pizza delivered by a drone?
No, thank you. Well, actually, the good part of that is you'll have ready-made parts available.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to create something that you'll point at the drone and it's going to follow the sky and you're going to strip it, rip it, and that's it. That's gone.
Yep.
Smash the board so they can't track it and just steal the parts off it.
Maybe they'll have like drone parts vending machines on the side of the street. I'll take that FC and that motor.
Huh? You're freaking cool as an idea. You started something.
So what would be better is you have one of those that actually puts it all together. It's like, I want this piece, this piece, this piece, and then you wait a couple minutes and it spits out a built drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And they'll have a big credit card slot to put your credit card in for sure.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
But that's a cool idea.
It would be something that's definitely doable. I mean, these things aren't very complicated. You could build a robotic device to put one together if you had the pieces. And then if you get, if everything's basically plug in, if all the stuff is plug in, you could easily have a robot put one of these together out of, assembled parts, pick this part, that part, whatever.
Well, I mean, in Japan, you can go to some of these places and go to a vending machine and actually buy a car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You press it and there's this car coming down,
Yeah, they have well, I've seen those with some of the apartment buildings and stuff. They'll have the cars, you pull it in and you hit a little button and it takes your car and it puts it down into the garage somewhere or the other. And then when you want to get out, you put your number in and it brings your car out to you. It's crazy. Crazy stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, 100 years from now, we're going to be so lazy. It's not
Fly Natural says we have a few in the States, Kim.
Oh, you do?
20 years from now, we'll have 8K cameras.
We are going to be so lazy in the future.
It's going to be like Wall-E, You got the you're sitting in your chair and you just kind of zips everything around and you're like this big because all you do is eat.
Yeah. We gotta be careful, man. Skynet, remember that movies, huh?
Yeah.
The Skynet take over and just decide on the humans. We've had enough.
Yep.
So we better.
They're coming to get us, man.
That's all it is.
Let me see now. I said check out the chat. There's what they were saying.
The human eye can't even process 4K. What's the point of having a drone with 4K?
Fly Natural says they were lazy now.
Yeah, that's true. We are. We definitely are. It's only getting worse.
You're going for a job to fly drones at the border.
That would be interesting. I had a friend. Where was he at? He was near the border, near the river there at Niagara, and he was flying his, and the Mounties came across the border and confiscated his memory card.
Oh, what the heck?
Why?
I don't. He was just flying over the river, but I guess he like flew too far over the river. You know, he didn't fly actually over the land on the Canadian side, but I guess once you get past like halfway across the river, whatever, you know, you're in Canadian territory. And so they came over and confiscated his stuff. I don't think he ever got it back.
I bring them to court because they're not allowed doing that, really. If you look at XJet, he even explains that thing like that. They're not allowed doing that. Even the Americans are not allowed to do it, and the Canadians are not allowed to do that. So
they did. They took his stuff. I don't think he ever got it back.
Oh, dang!
They won't.
They didn't charge him with anything, but
no.
But he lost. Did he lose all his equipment?
No, his drone was fine. They just took the memory cards.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad then. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably had a drug operation going on the other side, and there's nobody to see it.
It could have been. It could have been. Yeah, he went up to Detroit, and then he left from there and went. He was flying somewhere there, right along the border there, along the river there, and they came across the border and confiscated his memory card.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. He never did. I don't think he ever got it back. But he didn't seem to be too bummed about it. He was just more irritated that he lost his footage more than anything. It's like I had a lot of footage on there from he had all his footage, you know, from the whole time he'd been gone. You know, he was flying all those bandos and stuff, you know, in Detroit, and so he lost all that. That's what he was most irritated about.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, guys, I better get off of here. It's been fun.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I have enjoyed it. I'll definitely do this again sometime.
Nice meeting you, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. And all you guys that subbed on there, I'll definitely go check out your channels. And I'll probably sub you guys back.
Okay. And, don't be shy. If you want to come back, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll do.
Up your numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll do. We'll do. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Have a good one. Thank you very much.
All right. See you guys.
An awesome guy, man.
Yep.
I like him.
Hey, love my drones. Sounds like someone was afraid of something seen and shouldn't have seen. That's it. Love my drones. That's all I was saying.
Probably, yeah.
Like, Nameless Droner, thank you for the stream. Well, thank you again there, Nameless Droner. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Nameless.
Yeah, Stacy, it makes a long time I've been supporting him also.
Yeah, it's cool you showed up. I'm glad. It's awesome. Nice guys in here. It's been ripping his 4 drones like crazy. I've been following his videos.
Much appreciated, my Nameless Droner. Yes, sir. Thank you. So let me see. Ricky Dove, his videos on YouTube about hackers taking over drones in the sky are blocking them.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
I had for a year better, I think.
Wow. He's an awesome flyer. Yeah.
Okay. D-Man 52. Thank you very much for coming in and supporting.
Thanks, D-Man. You take care out there.
Yes, Nameless. I was very happy that he accepted my invite. I'm very happy about that too.
Thanks, Nameless. It's been a long time I haven't seen you. I hope you've been okay.
Phantom 101. That is what I was telling you last night. Only the feds control airspace. My SD card is a property. Yeah.
Because they don't care, they'll take it.
Yeah, I know Phantom 101, yeah.
Gotta stand up for our rights.
That was a bummer. I heard that though, but the Mounties doing that. But not
I'm
even supposed to
surprised
do
they
that.
did that.
Yeah. Oh. So is Novice are you gone, Novice? Guess who I saw today?
A bird in the hand.
A bird in the hand. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, a long time I haven't seen him.
Okay, Nameless Donor. Oops.
Thank you very much, Nameless, for all the support.
Thanks, Nameless. You take care of yourself. I'm glad to see you in here, man.
And thank you for the donation.
Take care.
They were just made that they had to ride the horseback in the back. Yeah, I think his name is Simon.
Who's that?
A bird in the hand.
A bird in the hand, I think.
Yeah, bird in the hand, yeah. That's a hell of a long time I haven't seen him.
Hey, Ricky Dove. Ricky Dove, how's your Phantom doing? Have you tried her yet or anything?
He has a bebop too now? You think? Okay. Well, I hope he's doing good there, bird in the hand. That means no one can take a picture there. Oh, you probably could take pictures, but I don't know what happened there. Tell you the truth, I don't know what happened there.
I think Niagara Falls is a no-fly zone.
Mm-hmm. There is some parts of Niagara Falls there is no-fly zones.
Yeah,
but it depends if he was on the Canadian side or the American side. But like he said, he flew over to the Canadian side, so I don't know. I don't know what happened in that. I'm not going to get too involved in that there.
Yeah, they do what they do.
Yeah,
and all this there, and it's
yeah.
Can't figure out why they do it.
Yeah,
they do it. They just don't want aerial footage, I think.
Apparently, he's been through a lot of drama. Okay, name it. Yeah, I know something was happening. He had family issues for a while there, so
yeah,
I knew that happened with the bird in the hand. Yeah, that's the last thing I heard of him.
I hear you, Ricky Dove. I mean, we couldn't see 50 feet from the house here today. It was so bad. It was snowing and blowing like crazy. It's been horrible.
Okay there, Flying Natural. Flying Natural, you have a good night.
Okay, Flying Natural, take care, man. Thanks for coming in.
And everybody, don't forget tonight, you got the Misfits, FPV Misfits are on at 11 o'clock tonight.
What time is it now?
Right now it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Jeez. Time went fast.
Yeah. I'm very happy that Stacy came on and Drone Pool.
Oh, heck no.
And
it didn't warm up, Phantom.
And Louis B. Floyd.
Not even close.
Spring will be here in 4 months.
That's about right. Thanks, Ed. It feels like it.
Phantom Flight 101. Are you you're gonna try with the Google Hangouts, right?
Cool, Phantom. It's been foggy there too. Oh,
yeah.
Me, it's just been snowing and blowing, and you can't see the road or the.
Yeah, well, tomorrow they're calling for snow again here for tomorrow. Then after that, it's turning into ice, rain, and rain.
Oh, that's gonna be ridiculously dangerous out there. Bring a hip.
Phantom 101, you let me know when you want to do testing with the Google's Hangout, and I'll help you out, guys.
Drone Zone, how you doing?
Drone Zone's 360.
Okay, Indiana kid. Thanks a lot for coming in and lending your support. We appreciate it. I'm in the car.
Well, that's cool. Hope you're not driving.
I'm driving text.
Yeah.
What is she doing? Choking herself over there?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was cool having him in.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dog's making weird noises, sleeping, guys.
It's like somebody's got their hand around her neck, choking her to death. Oh, you can't hear us? Oh, that's cool.
Boy,
All right.
got no muffler on the car?
We'll do sign language.
Well, I didn't want to blow smoke up your butt, Kim. I'm talking reality, really. When it's early, you might have what you call a beautiful day.
I have no idea.
It's going to be 40 something tomorrow over there. Dang.
Oh. I don't know, Ed, but I'll tell you one thing. There's no way I'm flying that thing there until there's green grass.
Where's the box of Kleenex? Oh, sir.
Yeah, it's underneath. Well, just be gentle. They're going to take a long time before spring gets here. We're talking April. Then we get the rain for the month, so we're talking May 1st before you're going to be able to go out. And 58 there. Dang, I'd take 58.
Where's that?
Ed?
Ed? That's
Yeah.
all it's doing, 58?
Yeah.
It should be warmer than that. Shouldn't it be, Ed?
I mean, I'd still take 58. Drone Zone. Probably next Thursday you should have your box.
Okay.
Maybe even Wednesday.
Hey, Phantom 101, I'm going to type my email in here and write it down somewhere. So whenever you're ready, you just got to email me and we'll fix up something so you can fix up with your Hangout. It's up to you. If you want it now, or I can give it to you later on. It's all up to you.
Ricky, don't say that. There's no way that thing. I'm going to try not to crash it. There's going to be granny mode for a while. No.
No, we don't use that.
I mean, I just look through the sky and I say, okay, let's go. It's unpredictable. You can't really hear, especially where we are. It changes just like that.
Come on, I just came back from flying. Okay.
We are talking. Put an earbud in that phone.
Come on, I just came back from flying.
Oh, I'd be in a t-shirt.
Okay, there, Phantom. Anyway, whenever you guys are ready, I'll send you the email, and you just got to email me, and we'll fix up things. Elaine Villiers, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hi. Yeah, I'd be in a t-shirt. I didn't even go out today because it was too cold. Thanks, Drone Zone. Yeah, you should get your box around what? Wednesday, maybe?
Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday.
Something like that.
Aerial Landscapes, how you doing?
Hey, Ariel. Jesus, snowmobilers gave up early today.
Who?
The snowmobilers.
Oh, they're not
They're all gone quiet.
they're coming back down. Won't be long. Yeah, aerial views is at work tonight.
Fly, how you doing?
Who? Me no fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said.
Okay. Phantom 101. No problem.
He's having computer issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be really weird today. Everybody seems to be having computer issues and stuff.
Me fly. Okay.
So you're gonna go on to the other stream later tonight?
11:30, bro. 11 o'clock yet. Won't be long. About springtime, Kim. 6 decades.
Oh man, yeah, I am so over winter.
Hey, Michael Murphy, how you doing?
I mean, how do you say it? You can't fly anything without GPS around here, because if you crash, man, you're talking 5 feet of snow. You're never gonna find your quad.
Yeah, I'll write a message and I'll try to send it to you, but it won't go anywhere. Oh, so you already got my email then, Phantom Flight 101.
You're looking at 29 till 1K. Nice. You're getting there. $14 to my 500. Cool.
Aerial landscapes missing 14 before 500. Everybody, check them out. I can't believe you found that SEMA, Kim.
What scene is that? Oh, you're talking about that one I lost a year? Yeah. And I'm surprised it flew after that. And now it doesn't fly anymore. It's dead. It's finally quit.
Oh.
Well, dangerous criminals, you never know. Yeah, it had worms and everything in it. It was already living in there. But I usually find a quad if I lose it. I usually, for some weird knack, I always end up finding it. Okay, green patches. Tried another battery. Are you talking about the SEMA? The battery in that SEMA, when I lost it a year, it was done.
I didn't send you no message, Phantom.
Phantom
Flight 1. I didn't send you a message, Phantom Flight 101. I just sent you my email address. You can send me a message by there if you want. I'm just saying, there's my email address in case you want to start when you're ready to do the live streaming. I can help you out with it. Because you live in a barren wasteland, yeah.
But come springtime, there's going to be plenty of fun around here flying these new toys. I'm so excited and nervous.
Praying helps me find my lost and misplaced drone out there when I fly.
I already tried that, doesn't work. I'll have to jump on Ed's channel again there. He's got a couple videos I haven't seen. I don't know how they got past my notification box. That bloody thing's ridiculous.
It must have been a closed prison. Going to hold you to that, Kim. I don't want to hear it's too windy, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I'm a little bit older now, and these guys can handle a little bit of wind. But wintertime, it's too hard.
No way you're going to catch me going outdoors freezing my fingers off to fly, that's for sure. Or catching pneumonia.
Well, I mean, it's tundra all the way around us. I mean, you lose that quad, that thing there would be gone. You won't find it in the spring, it'd be finished.
Yeah, stay out of the no-fly zone. Yeah, it's for sure aerial technical. Yeah.
We don't have any of that here.
Aerial landscape, I should say.
We don't have any no-fly zones here. I hate that when your hands are frozen for 4 minutes. I think in the past 2 days we got 1.5 feet of snow more. You thought Canada was a no-fly zone? Nah. Don't believe it. That's all crap. I'm not gonna stop flying.
Daryl, drink wine. Rain, snow, and sunshine, just send it. I'll take the sunshine.
Well, the big cities, stay out of the big cities, but we're far enough that nobody's gonna bother us. No, nobody cares about drones around here. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I love my drones. I know Blizzard does it. I know that.
There's a lot of them that do that.
Quad Trash, and a couple other guys here. Yeah, they're very dedicated.
Man. Yeah, but those guys got like 8 months of freaking winter too, so they have no choice.
That only happens when the car starts. No fly zone. What's that?
Yeah, that's it.
Over the prisons.
Yeah. The beauty part of this area here is it's so big here that nobody can come into your property and to bother you. Yeah, I have DJI too. Phantom. Spark. Move the box.
DNA, good evening. How are you doing? Oh yeah, we're flying from cars today.
Yeah, dangerous criminals. I heard that. Yeah, those gloves there with a touch finger thingy. Yeah. Last time I flew my Phantom with gloves on, those spikes on the little throttles and all that in direction got caught in the fabric of the glove, so I'm and the next thing you know it, the threads are caught up in it.
J Ray, how you doing?
J Ray,
you got your my Anafi today. Cool.
oh. How you doing there, J Ray? 42-mile-per-hour winds. Oh man, I think we had that yesterday. I think. Right?
Yeah, yesterday was pretty bad.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. Dedicated. Working, J Ray? Yeah.
It says every time I sign back into this channel, it says I put someone on timeout yesterday. I did do it, but it was an accident. Sorry. I to tell you the truth, I didn't see that back from the sky. I don't worry about it.
It's probably a YouTube glitch, and it just sort of.
Don't worry about it back from the sky.
Yeah. It'll stop. I'm pretty sure of it because it happened a few times. There's somebody else as well. They kept coming back and it kept saying the same thing, and eventually it stopped. Heat wave.
Yeah. There's a way around them. Yeah. Well, up here, Phantom Flight 101, they fixed up something like a geofence around the prisons here. So.
Well, I mean, that's the one way of solving problems. Instead of going after the hobby, put up some geofences around airports and prisons or installations.
Well, they got them already.
Whatever.
They got them already.
Yeah, I know, but
the government's furnished them money for it.
Well, that's a good idea, and stop picking on the flyers.
I hear you are switching to OBS. When is that happening? Phantom Hodges, I'm having problems going on OBS. I gotta wait till the fiber optic wiring come in. But once I set up my new computer there, I might be doing some tests on it.
I don't know it.
Hey, Gary.
I just haven't been up to flying much. Ed.
Not all of them, Kim. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, not in the States, but around here they have. Yeah.
Look, it's Kim. What? What? I don't know why yet. I haven't been up to whooping or flying. Maybe it's cabin fever, a mixture, or I don't know.
Aerial Landscapes is missing 12 for 500, guys.
Ooh, nice. Don't know, Ed. I just put another whoop together with a camera. Man, I hope that whoop can carry that camera. It's a big camera.
DJI can still fly in geo. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
We got nothing like I say. Ed said vastness. Yeah, well, I don't mind, but I need more excitement, I guess.
Yeah, you're lucky there, J. Ray. Yeah, we're supposed to go up to a whole big 7 Fahrenheit on Tuesday. We're supposed to have rain. And tomorrow's supposed to have snow and a nice rain. And
yeah. I really enjoy your videos, Ed. I love them, man. They're cool. You're having a great time, and I'm having a great time along with you. How's that?
That's cool back from the sky.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, break out the shorts.
5 degrees or rainy. Wakey, how
Hey,
you doing?
Wakey. Is that a bear right here? There we go.
Probably get a copyright for that.
I gotta write that number down.
Roxy Bear. She's feeling a little better, so her she's gonna be louder. Oh yes, J. Ray. I surely am. Look at that. Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Squeaky clean. Nice. I'm nervous as hell too, believe me, huh? The pucker factor is like that.
For saying, Aaron, you might get a copyright strike for saying copyright.
Whoop.
What is that? If you have a job in the area, if it
Thanks, J. Ray.
And you have a waiver to work, it has to take off. Ah, okay. Phantom Flight 101. Okay.
I haven't tried it yet, Ed. I need a transmitter to get it working.
I'll be right back. Hey, Centroid, I'm going to call you right now.
Yeah, that's it. I got to do some sim time, man. Yeah, before I fly that thing, I gotta reconnoiter that sim stuff a little bit, just sort of get the basics, you know. I mean, it's just like a gigantic whoop, right? So. Yeah, it has yeah. Yeah, it has an RX on there. Or TX. Yeah, it's fully equipped. All I have to do is bind it to, say, a Tyrannus or something. Yeah, I flew the Ghost. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could fly that. I mean, shit. I mean, I catch up on I do well in the FPV, really. I mean, I picked it up really quick, so I think I could do it. It's not pink. That's like purple or something, or red or whatever. Not purple, but yeah, I think it's a Fry's guy. Yeah, I think that's what Hadley told me. I mean, the only thing I need is a run cat, like a camera to mount on the top there for to do video, but everything else is there. The TX is on it, the transmitter part thing. He's done everything. He says all I have to do is just bind it to a TX. Trinus or okay, Phantom Hodges. Thanks a lot for coming in. I think so too, Ed. You know, and plus I'm watching you guys fly, and I can't see your controller, what you're doing, or your stick movements, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what you're doing. And I won't be doing anything extreme for a while, anyways, until I figure out confidence there. I'll try not to crash it. Ugh. Yeah. I've got the other one coming from Stonewolf. He's supposed to have mailed it. So I'll probably practice with that one there first, and then I'll move to this one after. Hey, Billy, FPV, how you doing? You know, I've learned a lot from you guys, watching you guys flying and stuff like that. And I really appreciate all your help that you're giving me and information and everything. It makes the transition a little smoother for me.
You know, yeah. So, but he is a very good guy, though.
Hey, Drone Landscapes, how you doing? DNA, how you doing? I don't think I would exist in 50 years. I'll try, but I don't think I was gonna make it.
Okay. Okay, that's all. No, it's free. No, it's free.
Yeah, that's what I figure. That's what I figure, Ed. It's just quite a bit more power and go slow. I mean, I'll be asking you guys information on how to do this and how to do that, so you can expect me to ask a lot of questions.
And just the other day, I got my bill.
Well, that's it. That's it, Gary Foster. That's the great part of the community. Everybody helps everybody out, man.
What the hell? No, but no. The problem is that I didn't go for the American.
Yeah, but that's okay, Ed. You know, we'll move on to another plane, and we'll be FPVing, and there won't be any laws and free parts.
No, seemed like you didn't know that. Just, we'll take half off instead of paying $49. It's $25, and then he said, yeah. Then she says it's $10 more a month.
Thanks, Daryl.
Calls in the States or texting or whatever. I just give it $10 more a month. Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you get your rates right, you can fly anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, drone landscape. Yeah. Oh,
so
we probably got another 1.5 feet of snow since yesterday or something.
And I'll do the same thing to you.
Thanks, Billy. Yeah, I can do it. I can fly that. I can fly it. I'm sure. What's he laughing at in there?
I wanted to say something on to say something about the guest we had on tonight on live stream, but I wasn't sure if it was or not. And actually,
I think he's got this set to granny mode, just so I'll get used to it, and then I just have to turn up the rates and all that stuff after. But I think he's got it like, you know, so I'm get kind of used to it first. Yeah. It's once. Oh yeah, man, it isn't here. We're still snowing. Well, he's on the phone. That's gotta be weird, man.
No problem. So, okay.
What time is it now?
I'll let you go back and check, but I think he's getting,
Antsy? I ain't getting rowdy.
Where was on camera? He's melting in front of the camera. Okay, bye.
Barnacle, FPV, how you
Bye.
doing? Yeah, I know. Don't be shocked. It's been a long time I haven't been here. La, 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 la.
Hey, Barnacle.
Ed, we're Canadian. That's just how it goes. Y'all can't change nothing.
Yeah.
Mother Nature does what she wants to do.
Won't get all the no flies on. Yeah.
Yeah, but by doing that, doesn't DJI brick your drone? Won't they just brick it at like 30 meters or something like that?
By the way, who is that? Is that who you're asking, Wakey? Who is that? Hey, drone landscape. No, it says no.
Huh. I'll have to try that. I mean, yep. Yep.
Hillbilly FPV, how you doing?
Wakey. Roger told you some what? It's Kim. Oh, just hot wings. Who's that? Oh man, they're gonna get me hungry.
No, I'm not going to any stores tonight. That's for dang sure.
Don't be a poop. You can hear them donuts calling your name.
Wouldn't be donuts this time.
Chicken wings?
Subway. Oh,
So you're already thinking
a little bit
about
too
it.
late though.
Oh, you already mentioned it.
Well, too late. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, it takes you 3 hours to get back
You
with
only
it.
answer the phone in full commando.
Yeah, they were saying you were naked on the phone and laughing at yourself. I won't mention who's the one that said that, but there, you know, somebody said that. It's probably Roger was naked and laughing at himself. Mum's the word. I won't say who it was.
There you go, Centroid.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you had fun, it was a short one.
Centroid area images.
I know. He comes in here and starts babbling about chicken wings, and now he's freaking everybody out.
I didn't say nothing about chicken wings.
Not you, the barnacle.
Okay.
I'm gonna order some chicken wings.
Well, I know we're gonna have for supper for tomorrow.
You're so full. You had a big lunch. What time is it there?
Jay Ray lives in New York, so he said it's about the same time as here.
Well, then it'd be dinner. No?
Mm-hmm. I don't want food. Oh, that's good there, Wakey.
Ooh, steak and mushrooms. That's good.
That's what we might have tomorrow. Instead of chicken wings.
Oh, you're on night shift? I hate night shift, man. What, you don't want chicken wings?
No, tomorrow, if you want me to go get chicken wings, I'll go get chicken wings.
That's Barnacle's fault, huh? You're having hydraulic sandwiches. This is the first time in a few years I got delivery. Oh, man. Steak and mushrooms. A little bit of onions on the top of it. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal.
Why, it's very rare they deliver in your area, Barnacle?
I mean, are they buffalo chicken wings that are spicy? Mushrooms are awesome.
Yeah, yeah. It depends what mushrooms you're talking about.
Oh, those other mushrooms? No way. I'm not doing those ever again. Not at my age. I'll end up out there in my underwear FPVing some damn drone in the middle of winter.
No, it's just that I can't afford it. Oh, okay.
Threatened onions. I like onions, are good.
Yeah, I know the ones, Barnacle. Been there, done that so many times. Anyway.
What the heck is cow pie mushrooms? Oh my God, no. That's not the kind of mushrooms is it? I never heard of that before. I've never even seen mushrooms growing in that. Oh man, are you serious, Hillbilly?
Last time I went to a Japanese restaurant was a Mexican cook.
Jesus. Oh man. Yeah, because there's two versions of that movie though, right?
Hey, Sleepy. Yeah.
You haven't flown in days, you're losing your mind. Yeah, I know how it feels. Yeah, that's it, John. JDS. Oh man, Wake, you don't eat that. That's the wrong kind of mushrooms, man. Ah. Where's my tequila?
Yeah, girl. Yeah.
Oh, Billy. Are you going to try and fix that 5S? 5-inch? Yeah, I think there's two versions of the of that drone. One's beta and the other one's something else or something.
Okay, that's enough. Bye.
That's it. Yeah. Hillbilly, that's it. Yeah. Oh, okay, Barnacle. What's you doing? Bite him. Don't teach her bad things.
You should know what this can. I ordered French fries in Canada.
Barnacle.
Yeah, JDS, yeah.
Quatrash, how you doing? Michael, how you doing? I will be in the spring. I won't do it in the winter though. No, I'm not taking a chance to lose that in 5 feet of snow somewhere out in the tundra. You'll never find it again.
What do you can French fries in Canada? I think the guys have another name.
Frit. Frit? Yeah, I'm too scared to freaking fly that in the snow here. If I lose it, it's gone forever. I mean, by spring, it'll be dead. That freaking cool.
Where is that? How do you fly it? I would have to. Okay.
Hmm?
I lost 2 since I've been in here in the
Damn.
chat. Aerial views needs 11 for 500.
J-Ray, I think it's a wizard frame. Or is that what it is? Is it 2205? I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him again, but I think it's a wizard frame or something. I think it would rip. I mean, it's some big motors on that damn thing. All I need now is just to put it to a transmitter, get a battery, and a GoPro or something on the top.
4 dislikes has Brian been in.
Wiki. You never know. Jealousy is a terrible thing for a person. You need 74 to make it to 500. Yeah, but it goes fast. It ain't going to be long. You'll get your 500, believe me. Just keep plugging at it and keep checking in. You'll get it.
Oh, sorry if I had them plate 101 if you lost 2.
Well, they'll come back.
Yeah. J-Ray, I'm sorry.
Oh, as soon as that snow's gone. As soon as the ice is out of here and the snow and I start seeing that brown stuff or green grass or whatever it is, I'm going to start. I don't even think it's quad trash. I don't even think it's conformal coated yet.
No, it's not.
So, and after my incident with the ghost there, I crashed a half a mile away with it, and I was lucky I found it. I'm too nervous to lose this guy.
I'm a risky guy. There you go.
You never conformal coated anything? Is there good muskie fishing near you? Barnacle?
Yes. Yes, there is, Barnacle.
You're unbelievable. Type fishing line to it.
I conformal coat everything every build I have.
That's what I need to do to this when they're conformal coated. I'll have to ask you guys information on how to do it and what not to coat.
Well, first off, you got to take everything apart.
Well, I just have to take the top plate off and get all the little nooks and crannies.
Cool, Barnacle.
Yeah, cool. That's no problem, man. And got plenty of room for it.
Remember, I did crash in the snow. Yeah, I remember that one, Jay Ray.
True. Yeah, but it's a gift, so I don't want to destroy it, be stupid, and lose it in the snow. Yeah, we're about an hour out of Montreal, an hour and a half, depends on where it is. How about that? Oh, we got lots of space here. You're welcome anytime. I'm just hoping some of you guys are going to be able to come down. It'd be awesome to have you.
How close are you, Barnacle, to the Vermont border?
Yeah, most of it's highway.
Where is it? Where it is? This Montreal move. One day it might move under the water. You never know.
He's less than 5 hours away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that bad. I mean, you're not going to stay for a day. That's for damn sure. I'm not going to allow you to leave. You got a dog. You're going to stay for a while, man. I mean, are you guys? We're east of Montreal, aren't we? East?
We're in Eastern Township.
Eastern Townships. Near town, the closest is Drummondville. That'd be awesome, man. Yeah, years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad, Hillbilly. Yeah, that's it. Near Granby. We're really close to Granby. But what?
Oh, Granby. Yeah,
40 minutes.
30
minutes, 40 minutes.
About that, an hour.
Great drone zone. Awesome.
I don't think the flame's still burning, Wakey. Oh, that's cool there, drone zone.
Yeah, I like that map, Moby. And every time you flew over that excavator, I know it was going through your mind because you were probably looking down at it as you passed over. You were itching to do it again. Northern Parker are very, very, very similar to Muskie, but Muskie are just insane violent.
No, I didn't get a chance to look at it, Centroid.
We're about 6 or 7 hours away from you.
Mm-hmm. I started to walk out there today, Kim.
Yeah, you were looking at that excavator. Don't hit it, man. You're gonna kill that poor Moby.
Okay, Centroid.
Yeah, Muskie, just like Barracuda, they're crazy, insane, violent. I can get 40 pounders in 5 feet to 6 feet of water here in the river. You can catch 40 pounders in there. Yeah, but you know, if you're gonna make a 6 or 7 hour drive, you can expect to stay a little bit longer than a couple days. That's for damn sure. It's the White River. We call the river Blanche. It's called the White River. It's a dinky ass little river, man. It's not even wider than this room, and it's about 5 feet, 6 feet deep. And you can catch some monsters in there, man. I mean, huge, huge freaking muskie.
It's on its way. Just tell Kim you can't laugh too hard.
J-Ray would be awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, you got an extra room. Show up.
A 62-inch sturgeon. Those are buggers, man, to get out of the water. Believe me.
Man, that's awesome. Stay a month, 2, have fun, fly. Nobody's gonna bother you.
You're just learning to fly. I used to fly fish a long time ago.
Oh, Ed, man, you'll take your arm off. When I caught my 40 pounder, the last in that river, I had his son with me, and I had to give my fishing rod to him to bring it in. It took him 45 minutes, and he gave up on it and gave it back to me, the fishing rod, and I fought it for another 45 minutes. Both our wrists and our arm were sore as heck, and it was still going.
I don't think that's going to happen, Drone Zone.
Not in the winter time.
We'll give you a shovel. You can shovel a lot of snow.
Yeah, there's plenty of space, man. You'll have a good time. Holy crap.
I just wanted to see if they're started yet.
We don't have a barn.
Hey, Nietzsche, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Itchy.
Yeah, John Zone. Yeah.
Oh, Daryl.
Yeah. John Zone. As soon as I said shovel, now you're joking. Okay.
They're on early.
No, they're not started yet. A couple of minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we live in Canada. You have no choice. You have no choice but shovel.
Hey, Johnson Ibas, how you doing?
Johnson. Aerial technical.
Hi, Ariel. How you doing?
You got the Aaron's Deluxe 30.
Yes, John Zone 360. Arizona Timeless, how you doing? I guess, okay, back from the sky. Don't forget, everybody, 11 o'clock.
Okay, back from the sky. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Is FPV Misfits, everybody. I will find you, Nietzsche.
Sorry, that's a personal thing, Drone Zone. When I get to know you better and we become more friends, or I'll let you know on the little secret.
Welcome back, Phantom Flight 101. It's 11 o'clock right now, and they haven't started yet. They're about ready to.
It is 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Holy crap, man. What the heck? Man. Got 25 people on here.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Centroid. I got the secret about Kim. That's right. Yeah, that's true. You know, time flies just like the drones. Yeah. $2,300. It's $2,300. So that's dang. What the hell's that?
That's where they start.
Oh, okay. Beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Okay, Quatrash, we'll see you over there. Drone pool, Kim, better go to bed so I can get you up early in the morning stream.
You be nice.
Flashback from the 60s. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, everybody, there's the link for the Misfits.
I guess everybody's going to move over there to the Misfits.
Yep.
Okay.
It's all go over there. Tell them you're coming from my place to their place, guys.
Okay, everybody. It looks like Roger's going to shut down and everybody's going to move over to the Misfits.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy, JD Quads, yeah.
Thanks, Johnson. Okay, everybody. I guess get out and go and visit the other channel. Okay, John. Oh, yeah.
Bye, Drone Zone. Everybody head over onto the Misfits. I'll paste that link again.
Boy, you're just a fountain of information gatherer, aren't you? Really? Dead. KJ Ray FPV. Oh man, you're killing me. You really are.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Oh, I'm going
everybody.
off. I'm going off Drone Zone. You can stay here as long as you want. I'm going off.
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting there talking to yourself.
Everybody go with that link I just put in there. So go on over to Misfits. Tell them you're coming from here. Yeah, they're on now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, everybody.
Okay, everybody take care.
Ricky Dove.
Bye, Ricky. Mino Fly, J Ray, Phantom Flight 101. Love my drones. Drone Zone 360.
Back. Yeah.
Centroid.
Drone Zone.
You're welcome, Centroid.
You guys been talking about me behind my back in the bathroom or what?
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
That's weird. Okay, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming in. I love you all, man.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, wait.
Let's see if it happens. Oh, it happened. Post the links, motherfucker. Let me see the file.
I'm still on screen here. Dang.
Yeah, you finally caught on.
Bad. Okay, guys.
Okay, see yous all. Bye.
Be well. Love you all, man. Thanks a lot. Dang, at least I know who my friends are. Huh?
Bye, guys.
It's on my side.
Here's the link again.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Ed. Bye, Centroid.
Bye, Drone Zone.
Bye, Drone Zone. Okay, Dan.
Take care, everybody. You just got to end it. There you go.